hold on. You a million.
Hello?
If I had to put
Hello?
down, you would have a
Hello?
cousin named Rooster.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's why I'm so
Yo,
bitter about it.
welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome
Who
in.
would have been there when your grandfather shot your dog?
Nobody.
That's true. Rooster might have applauded it.
Ooh, look at that.
Yeah, woo, dead dogs, woo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Fuck you.
So
Someone made
we out
someone
here.
earlier
The back. What's going on in the
like
background
they did.
is
Like
some
Hunter as a child
Creepcast.
scared
Just,
with like a wheelchair.
give some
A
laughs.
silhouette of my dog.
We're just chilling. So
Why?
chilling.
Oh, that's so good. At the Phoenix show,
Playing Marvel
last night,
Rivals.
his mom was there, and I was like, "Did
So
it
come
happen?"
on in. Come on
and she
in.
stood up and was like, "Oh yeah,
We're
he
just gonna
shot
be
that
playing
dog."
the game.
So unnecessary.
Yeah, so keep talking bad about Rooster like you have any room. Anyway,
Dude, this
My cousin
game
Rooster-
finds games.
says he's going to go with
So
him since
fast.
it's going to get dark soon. One of the girls also wants to tag along. It's about 7 o'clock, and it's starting to get pretty dark. They grab flashlights and take the trail toward Tan's property. The rest of us chill.
You'll
We
need
make
a
s'mores,
top-notch
drink,
team
and kiss
to
on the
win this
girls.
one.
Hell yeah.
Playing Iron
Well,
Man, dude.
don't support that because I was immediately said that only someone who has zero interest in the ladies would say a phrase like "kiss on the girls."
He's dicking around, dude.
Yeah, exactly. That's so you're getting a little ahead of my conspiracy theory because he keeps he mentions like male genitalia 5 times in this story, and his only mention of females is like, "Well, we kiss on them. That's what you do, right? That's like that's the normal thing to do." I'm a little suspicious of his intentions. About 30 or 40 minutes later, there's the smell of ozone.
Let's get on the train.
You can notice
Guess
it
we
over the
better
center of the
save the world
fire where it
again.
started. It's
Or is
really
it wolves this
nasty,
time?
coppery smell, like right after you've had a nosebleed and it stopped. It wasn't
30
exactly like
seconds
dry
before you
blood,
attack.
but it
It's
was
right
that
outside,
metallic
guys.
back of your throat smell.
Pew.
We immediately
Pew.
think that it's some kind of electrical malfunction. Every time I hear that sound effect, I think a plane's about to hit the building. Electrical malfunction, or that someone left a hot plate on or some shit. We search the trailers and nothing's on, but we can all smell it. All of a sudden, we
That's
can
so
hear
cool,
people
bro.
looking it down.
You can even hear the
Battle
noise.
starts in 5,
Rooster, Tan, and the
4,
girl.
3,
Her name's just the girl.
There's no name
she
for
doesn't-
her.
She doesn't get a name. There, I kid you not.
Whatever
there's
that
a part,
broad's name was.
there's
I
a
can't
part
remember.
coming up in the story where he speaks of the girl and girl
Underneath
two.
my caustic
He doesn't-
exterior, I'm
I couldn't
Still
be
pretty
fucking
caustic.
another name. I
Look,
have no idea.
it's 4chan in 2012. This could have been much worse.
That is true.
They'll
Ooh,
come
that was
in
too
with a
high.
clearing out of it. They don't even break stride. They all run into the trailer right by where the fire is. We all get out of there and into the trailers. They end up calming down. Even Rooster is crying his eyes out at this point. All the while, the fire is guttering lower and lower. So my other cousin says, "Screw it. We're about to go outside to get the generator out of the shed behind the trailers." Tanner goes,
Fuck no! Lock the front door! Ain't nobody else going outside.
"That started
Oh,
as
man,
like,
dude.
No. That started.
No, that was good.
It's like, no, what? No,
It was
no,
good.
quit.
There you go. You get it. That was a good Tanner voice. Well, what should a Tanner?
For one, I'm mad the guy in the Hawaiian shirt clapped for him. That was ridiculous.
Was it too gruff for it?
No, you started as a 14-year-old boy and ended as a 57-year-old Cajun man.
Okay.
You went,
Well, let me. Can I read?
lock the front door. Ain't nobody else going out.
Yeah, ain't nobody else getting out of here. Come on. Well, so let me retry it then.
I like the
Let me be a 14-year-old again.
hurry up.
What I wouldn't give to go
This
back.
way.
Damn.
Lock the front door! Ain't nobody else going outside!
There you go. That's better.
There you go. Okay.
He's been crying too.
I'm gonna find
His
who
eyes are
knocked me out last
bloodshot.
time.
Spiders don't go down this easy. I suck.
Hurry up.
Measures at a turret. Light consumes you. Hits the grand finale.
I'll do anything if you don't make that noise again. Okay. His eyes are bloodshot and puffy.
Oh my God, she got health.
Shit.
He should
Of course she did.
Yeah, thank you.
We are
Stop.
undefeatable.
Their numbers are impressive.
I'm back.
I was in medical school before I. Okay.
Saw.
He goes on to tell us that they went up to his house. His father said, sure, he could go out camping, but to make sure they were careful on the way back. You know, maybe they
never
should
be
take
safe
one of
in
the hunting
Central Park
rifles just in
again.
case.
Everybody needs a hand sometimes.
Evidently,
good
Tanner
place
had
for
seen
some action.
something in their yard a few days before.
Maximum
One of their pigs had been
pulse.
ripped up and half
Put a
eaten.
spring in my step.
They assumed it was just some big cats or
Punisher's
coyotes,
turret is firing.
even though they don't usually mess with live animals.
Okay.
Tanner went upstairs,
Okay.
packed his stuff, and told his dad.
I feel like Iron
they
Man's
would be
damage
okay
output
with that
really
rifle.
is like
That's how
ass.
he's avoiding
Because it's like
Then they start
it's
walking
splash
back
damage,
toward where
right?
we
So
were
like
Okay, so
Everybody
two
ready?
notes about this.
makes you a little
One,
poopy.
He sees a pig mauled to death, ripped into pieces, and his dad's like, "Do you want a gun?" And he's like,
Pops, it's coyotes. They won't fuck with us. We're human. His dad's like, right.
"That 400-pound pig, he had it coming, but me, a 90-pound
Oh no! No! No!
I'll be able to take him." And also,
Oh,
I
y'all
didn't
got
think
him?
about- We have read this story. This is our fourth time reading it. I have not thought about this until now. Tanner just met all of these things, right? Because he was the aforementioned guy who came down with the dude with the shotgun.
Almost.
Around,
So, yeah, digging around.
It's crazy.
And he shows
I actually
up
got a lot
and
of
he's like,
damage
"Oh,
blocked.
I've never met you guys before. Can I come camp with you in the middle of the woods?
More than DPS
for
probably
days
should.
on end?" Is that just...
You haven't done that before?
No, I can't say I have. Have you done that before?
You ever met a pack of bros and just want to
Bombs away.
hang out in the woods?
Make a few mistakes, maybe.
I'm looking to make some secrets.
Punisher's
Hey,
turned
I don't know,
himself into a weapon.
Michael.
Only 60
You want to
seconds
dick around?
style.
All right, wherever I did not read it. Okay, we're good. The music. Music back on.
Wait, sorry.
Michael,
No,
do you
quit.
want to dick
Put the
around?
music on. Cut him off.
Last minute miracle.
Kill that mic.
Oh, sorry.
It was almost pitch black by this time, so they weren't
I
sure
don't
at
think
first
that's the
what it
welcoming
was.
committee.
Rock, you know?
The girl says
we
that
do.
she heard something
Hurry
in the
up.
bushes right off the trail. They all beamed their flashlights over there, and there was someone standing in the woods in a little hollow.
Look out below.
He says that's when he realized that the guy was facing away from
An
him.
Iron Man?
They keep walking, and they start smelling the nasty coppery ozone
Fire
smell.
mode. You're halfway there.
They say they look off into the forest on the opposite side, and there's a dude standing there too. Backward, slightly closer to the path.
Watch me
No,
soar.
okay.
We are
So
undefeatable.
now they start power walking, and Tan keeps going.
Hurry up.
I should have taken the fucking rifle.
I like the mention too that the power walk.
Why not just fucking jog, dude?
You're in the middle of the woods with a group of people you've never met before, and there is just a man, and you're like, "Hey," and he's just
It was fucking
like
huge.
facing away, and they're like, "Well, I better speed a little bit, but not a lot." Yeah.
My mom does this on Saturdays. We should be there in no
Vehicle
time.
reached a checkpoint.
I like to think
Keep
that they
up
see the
momentum.
guy, he's twitching, there's fucking blood coming out of his eyes, right? And they're just like, so you guys think s'mores like right away?
Yeah,
Or
like-
why not?
Completely unfazed. Yeah,
Someone
absolutely.
heal me,
As
please.
they're telling the story, the smell is super strong, even inside the cabin. They say that after they started walking faster, a kind of low
This
gibbering
place
had begun
and the
coming
master
from both
wafer
sides of
must
the
be
wood.
protected.
As they booked it back to the trailer, the girl said she flashed her light out to the side of them and saw something jerking its
Ooh, this was a mistake. That was a mistake.
Motherfucker's dead sprint through the woods. I don't know what it was, but god damn it, I knew what he was doing. Tanner's like,
Whoa, he's sticking around too.
Enemies on approach. That put a spring in my step.
that's pretty good.
Hi guys. I'm dead.
It's just everything. It's you making the jokes. It's me in a Sonic costume. It's like
A 7-foot-tall goat
Everybody
man.
ready?
yeah,
Jacking his cock off, running through the woods.
Look, it makes it way scarier. I agree.
I like that he's
Because if
like,
you see him
That'll
normally,
barely
it's like
jerking
ah,
himself.
but if you see him doing that, it's like oh, like yeah.
way more intense. If I just saw him
What
running,
was that?
that's one thing.
Oh,
Jerking it and running. Now we're in
Probably
some
go
serious
around.
danger.
It's terrifying.
I'm still going through that hole.
He's doing that through the woods.
Iron Man,
Then
operational
they just
again.
flat out ran as hard as they could to the trailer, which would that would be the thing to escalate it to running. I agree.
I agree.
Poor kid.
So we're out in the woods, and we're assuming at this point it's some rednecks or something trying to mess with us. All of a sudden, my other cousin Junior starts going on about how he went to school with a native kid that was telling him about the goat man or some shit. Well, I knew this boy down there. Yeah. from being from Tennessee, this is an accurate quote. We promptly tell him to shut up because we don't need any spooky talk right now.
Maximum.
I love every time you read that line. I love it so much, dude. Seriously, Junior, stop. No more spooky talk right now, for real. I'm shaking right now, man.
Look out below.
But he just keeps going on and on about how it's the goat man and how we're in his woods and blah, blah, blah.
Damn. I got him off the
Now,
turret,
at the
though.
time, I never heard
Which
of
is
this
big.
goat man or anything. Then a
Look
couple
at this
years
man
ago,
playing metal
I
guy.
graduated from
Yeah,
college,
dude.
had him in on for a roommate.
Doing my
ended up
best.
hosting the guy.
I'm
And to sum
I'm
it
doing
up,
okay.
It's basically a man with the head of a goat, as the name would imply.
time to
And he can
push.
shape shift and get among groups of people. And
We won!
It's also supposed to be kind of like the Wendigo.
Welcome in, Aaron. Welcome
Before you
in, dude.
clap, it's bad mojo to even talk about it. And even worse if you see it. So that's all of you. Good luck. Keep in mind, I didn't know this back when I was
I am
16.
Iron Man.
So my cousin's going.
The goat man's gonna get in and fucking get us.
Just the difference. He just said he's 16.
His name is Junior, dude.
You're describing a Confederate general.
That-
Like the
Well,
voice.
you know, the goat man's real. I heard it.
I'm just imagining now, like, it's just a bunch of kids, and then he's in, like, a cavalry
Fuck
uniform
yeah,
with a
dude.
giant mustache, like a kid, yeah. Are we kissing on girls yet?
When are we gonna really start dicking around?
When are we really gonna start dicking
Brought my
around?
costume and everything. Okay. The girls are all terrified, and my cousins and I are all trying to figure out.
Aaron,
if
are
it's
you
just
scared of the
hillbillies
goat
or
man?
not.
To win this one.
Does he
All of a
scare
sudden,
you?
Iron Man.
Smell just goes away.
Would have worked out for
To
everybody.
this day, I haven't even experienced
Oh,
anything like it.
God.
Obviously, smells usually fade away or lessen, but
Oh,
it literally
my
was just there one
God.
second and not the next. We figure
Is a
it's just some assholes trying to mess with us, so we don't. go
Yes,
back
sir. Got that creep
because we
cast
think
going in
if
the
we
background.
do, they'll chase us through the woods or
Do
something.
you see my team, bro?
Maybe
I don't got
that's weird
UPS.
that night.
I don't got UPS.
Say another night.
This
We've been part of that.
is literally them,
Nothing
bro.
happens. Then about 1 in the morning, we're
God.
outside getting drunk, telling ghost stories.
Not as much as my.
Someone is
Not
finishing
as
some
much
too
as
spooky
man
story.
goat.
Timmy Cat
Oh.
or something, I don't remember.
30 seconds before you
We
Yeah,
need
that's-
Wolverine, bro. We don't
Yeah,
need
it's
fucking.
a-
We don't
in
need more
2012 they were
DPS.
bringing it up. Show of hands, who liked Tommy
anxious.
Taffy?
We need Hero Psylocke.
A
That's
lot
about
of people.
the split I
There's
expect.
gonna be a lot of fucking enemies made.
Yeah, that's what we need right now.
I like
More
when one guy just, like,
DPS.
raised his
Right,
hand, the
Aaron?
person next to
Right?
him is just like,
That's how you play these games.
How many of you deeply despise Tommy Taffy? All right. Boo. Yeah.
Battle starts in 5.
What's funny is I caught a
4,
couple couples
3,
out there, who, a couple, whatever, who like he raised his hand on the first question, and then she did and looked over at him on the second one.
we're done.
Focus
Yeah.
on the battle.
Smell comes back. It's so strong that one of the girls literally starts calling.
My
I
life
see.
energy
Is that
flows
funny?
stronger.
I should like immediately. Damn. You ever smell some bad potatoes before or something? Goddamn, dude, calm down.
I stand up. And you can
No,
feel how
dude.
clean the air is. I say we should have get inside, and this isn't right. Should have just left. We all go back inside, and we're standing around. Cousin keeps going on about how it's the goat man. My other cousin Rooster
I
tries to shut him up.
hate
And all the while, I'm just feeling that something.
support people
Figure out what it is.
who don't
We end up setting
play support.
The smell is just as strong, and we're terrified and all huddled in this camper. We ended up cooking brats. Brats.
Brats, dude.
I've been corrected by every audience.
Damn.
In Boston, they wanted to throw me out. Brats
Deliver this, the better.
for everybody because nobody wants to go outside.
Help, didn't you?
It's one of those packs with 4 brats. We have a total of 3 packs. I grill them up on the stove and give everybody a hot dog and get home. That's when the girl that had been out with Rooster and Tan just starts screaming.
Oh, Jesus! Oh, Lord, get it out!
It was better than the child voice, I guess. A little bit.
My voice can't go that high, dude.
She gets a voice now, though, Kira. So
Yeah, finally she gets a name.
Congratulations.
Bro, I
she
was in game
graduated.
earlier. We were doing so
She's
well.
crying
Then
and
someone
shivering,
decided
and then it dawns
we
on the
needed a
cousin
third
standing
support, and we
what's
lost the
wrong.
round. Oh my
Me and him both
god!
dance around the room, and I feel my heart sink.
Like there is such thing, bro.
I went out of the
You know,
cabin.
as like
She's back to the car. The trailer door is banging against the side of the trailer as everybody
I
books
need
it
to
out.
back up actually.
One of my cousin's friends asked us what's wrong. Start counting us. There's only 11 left.
No, dude.
Sorry.
You know what's even better when the tank doesn't turn around to actually like protect the
There were
supports.
12 people in that cabin.
I was
It
about
makes
to
it
explain,
such a
like,
great
if you'll-
game.
I was gonna be sarcastic and be like, if you remember those 3 packs of 4 brats, but then I forgot you've got like your child line. Well,
Take cover. We got a sniper.
I don't know what am I doing?
the child line. You got the line.
Yeah,
of,
yeah.
I didn't. Whatever. Anyway, okay.
No,
Because
darkness cannot be
Everybody
unleashed.
didn't know each other that well.
Such darkness.
Nobody had noticed the whole time.
Us against the world.
And then, and then I realized earlier that I kind of noticed something was off. You know when you're just dicking around and
Wow,
having a good
I
time,
died.
but you don't sweat the small stuff, and you don't always keep track of certain stuff?
My spirit
I'm dead
will
sure
return
that someone
your
else had been in the trailer with us, and that they had been there for at least a day eating with us.
Bad guys.
What makes it worse is that I couldn't figure out who it was. Because I don't think anyone ever actually interacted with the other person. Goat Man.
undefeatable.
The girl kept praying to Jesus, and we're all sitting outside. Eventually, we get big ass sticks and go back to the cabin. But
Ha,
there's
took her
nothing
out.
in there. When we were in Louisiana, I read that line, and the whole audience went, woo! Like started
Such
cheering and
darkness.
everything.
Get the
sooner we
sticks, you
deliver
got
this,
it.
the better.
We count again. There's
Feel
11
better,
people.
Fight better.
We go back into the trailer and lock the door. We explain what happened. The girl says that she realized too, and that when she was about to say something, the person sitting next to her had grabbed her hard, leaned over toward her, and said something she couldn't understand.
Pause. Pause. The person sitting next to you grabs your thigh really quick and does,
Well, okay.
and you don't say a single thing to anyone.
Okay,
Dude, our
there's
tanks
there's
are
a lot
so
happening
good.
here. First of all, first question. What
What do we have?
is
One?
the number
we
of
have one.
people in a group? This isn't like at a bar
live to
or like
fight
a
another
public
day.
space. You are in the middle of woods on private property. What is the number of people that have to be there that you don't recognize a new person suddenly appear? It is way more than 12.
I would say 20.
More.
Like
I'd say
25,
up. Yeah, 20. It has to be like. Dude, was she with so and so that night? But 12 is like you've been there all day too. And apparently kissing on each other, whatever that means.
Digging around, doing
Digging around, yeah. So it's like another person shows up, you're like, oh, that must be like Jamie's friends or something. Like, no, that doesn't make any sense. It gets worse after this.
I just still want to go back to the idea that you're eating brats, right? Someone squeezes your thigh again, and like I said,
Someone you've never seen before.
yeah, someone you've never seen before, they have the brat in their hand, they're just like,
I'll
and
keep
just
this to
not
myself.
not phased at all.
Yeah, yeah. Just like, all right, well, that must be one of those guys.
I
with
think in
allergies.
any instant, no matter what age I am, if I was eating a hot dog or a brat, if someone touched me in any way, I feel like it's just the worst time to touch someone. That is a sweaty meat. I just would not want anybody to physically touch me.
You let me touch you, right? Hey,
Come on, dude.
hey, Hunter.
What?
I love you.
Thanks, man.
My life energy flows stronger.
So pretty. He won't.
not
He
fucking
won't. I've
saying
done it in
that,
every
dude.
show, and he won't. He always says thanks or okay or something
fuck
like
him.
that. He hates me. So we're pretty much. Yeah. Who hurt you? Who did that?
My grandpa.
We are undefeatable. Don't let anything stand in your way.
So we're pretty much scared as we huddle together when I fall asleep. When I wake up, the sun's just coming out, and half the people are asleep, and the other half are packing their shit up. We all want to walk back home, but like 4 people want to stay until the sun's all the way up, and some people think that we're just messing around and still want to stay in the trailers. I just want to get out of the woods. The girl's name was Kira, the one that Goblin had touched. Anyway, I asked her if she really thinks it was something bad, and she says that she just wants to go home and that she doesn't want to be out in the woods alone for another minute.
Uh-oh.
So we decided to split up. 4 that want to go.
Oh, shit.
I have to stay because I have the keys to the cabin. It's my uncle's, and I have to lock up. It is that is infinitely stupid.
That is well, it's stupid, but also at the same time, that is 14, 15-year-old logic. I can't leave. I have to lock up.
Not when a shapeshifter is touching you. That escalates beyond any like childhood
Oh,
stupidity.
not me, man. If I was 15 or 16, I would definitely just be like, my dad's gonna kick my ass. I can't. I have to stay.
So you'd stay with the demon goat in the woods?
We really don't know what it is yet. I just think we got some broads. I just think let's ride out the
I'm
story.
ready to put on a show.
Oh shit.
Watch out, they're
Not
getting
good.
away.
You should talk to someone about that. Anyway, I'm super pissed at this point because I feel like people aren't taking this shit seriously. I definitely didn't want to go out in the woods for anything.
Chin up.
I spend the rest of the day trying to convince the rest of the people, 4 girls and 4 guys, to get out of Dodge. Tanner leaves with them to go get a rifle and says he's going to be back, so there are just 7 of us left by 4 p.m. And around 5 p.m., he hasn't made it back yet. And we're getting extremely antsy. The only reason I stopped making them leave was because he went to get a
We
gun.
needed some help, didn't we?
At about 5:30 or so, the one cousin that did stay says that the girl Kira was outside. Y'all look outside. Sure enough, she's just standing by the fire pit with her back to the cabin. I'm thinking to myself, if she was so scared, why would she come back?
I am less angry. I am
Then I get
healed.
this nasty feeling in my gut.
Oh, dude, we got this. We got this.
The whole time,
Let's go! Let's fucking go!
now I realize I can still just twinge of it.
Now that
It is to the rest of
is what is known as a dub,
These are the
son.
people that wanted to stay in the woods after we had the goat man in our midst is laughing at me and asking if I set this up to scare them. Why did the lights get dark?
Fuck yeah, son.
I'm looking at them like I don't. Someone want to? Okay.
How'd I do? Could have done a little better, I guess, but dude, I got assists out the ass though, bro. Easy dubs.
You're not gonna believe this. But we have no idea who that was.
Easy dubs, son.
That was a guy at the back door for like 3.5 hours.
Easy dubs,
You should be way
son.
more frightened. I'm gonna. We gotta figure that out.
Did he say anything to you?
Yeah, stop dicking around. Runs to the back.
You have a quote now. Go ahead.
Let me the fuck in. Stop fucking playing.
Is that the quote? Wait, where are we?
That's what I have here.
Wait.
Oh no. Oh, I'm not fucking bullshitting you all right now. Wait, it wasn't highlighted. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. Get it together. I asked them,
Oh shit, dude. For
why
real.
would I play like that? So one of the girls goes outside to get Kira. She gets halfway to her and stops cold. Kira starts heaving. I don't know how to
Oh,
describe
boy.
it. Sort of like if
Oh,
someone
boy.
with their back
Oh,
turned
boy.
slowly without actually making
boy.
any sound.
Oh, we more.
It was
Mantis
this
is
fact
one of
that
the
made me
best to
realize
get
there was not a
assists.
sound in
That
the
and
whole
rockets.
woods. It was
Dude,
dead
that's
silent.
fucking.
So to keep track, this is the girl who
Dude.
was freaked out, said the goat
Dude.
man had whispered
That's
something to her,
fucking-
and she goes off with
Yeah,
the
I can
group,
tell
who left
why.
immediately.
Like,
Now
you're,
she
you got an
is
assist
standing
heavy
back at
thing,
the
man.
camp at
Fucking
the
use
campfire
Mantis.
facing away from them, and she's like twitching and convulsing, and everything is silent. So what does this group decide to do? This was like late September, so it was still fairly hot at the time, but super chilly some days too. You could usually hear big ass geese honking or some kind of birds or something. No, again, why not? Take your time. He's really not gonna do it. Okay,
all right. Fuck us, I guess. Okay.
He gets a little stage fright. You can hear those. Some kind of birds or squirrels chit-chatting.
Okay. All right.
I hope that goat man guy comes back. I step out the door and tell the girl to come back in the trailer right now.
It's a good way
She
to
backs
imagine
up
it.
into it, and we lock the door. We pull down all the shades except one and put a guy there in a chair to watch
It's just
Kira.
that up in the
She
left-hand
stands there
corner
for
there.
another 20 minutes
Up
or
there.
so. Eventually, the guy turns to say that she's still there, and there's a huge bang on the door. We all jump up and scramble around the living
So,
room.
Aaron, you gonna come to the shop with us
Banging
tomorrow?
super loud. My cousin is holding one of the girls.
Pick your
The other two
hero.
are kind of giggling
Or
with nervous
villain.
laughter,
I'm
and
not
the
Iron.
other
never
two
wanted to
guys
be
are
Iron Man.
shitting bricks.
But it worked out for everybody.
Then
I
we hear
never
Tanner.
wanted to be Iron
He's
Man.
screaming.
But it worked out for
Let me
everybody.
the fuck in.
Stop
Look at this
fucking
guy.
playing!
He's like, can I
We
buy
go-
a meal, please?
There it
Spoil
is.
Yeah.
For show.
He
No.
didn't make it up.
No.
I am also about to burn to death in this
There you
thing. It's
go.
getting progressively
God.
hotter in
Dude,
here.
pop those guns
no,
out.
No, quit!
Take it off. Hell, stand up and give us a twirl.
It's a t-shirt!
Damn.
My wife will find
I never had
everyone
kids.
in this room.
But I did have the Avengers.
There's one, I think,
Get ready.
Samantha? Sam, yeah, Sam. Okay, so at the Stalker tour, Sam plus one. I remember Sam because she was wearing goth makeup. And no, not the reason you think. And I was out front, and she comes up, I'm like, hi, what's your name? And she goes, I swear it's not Jacoby.
Sadly.
So
Why
be
not?
polite and not make the woo noises. Thank you very much.
4,
Stop.
Three,
No.
2, 1.
You're all on the list.
All you need to do is
Empire
use
Man.
the mission
Here I
area.
go.
Got it?
Stumbles in with a rifle. There's nobody else outside. Evidently, he had walked up to the campsite. Nothing weird happened in the forest, but he had seen a glow.
Powering up.
Mind you, he said it was not Kira's.
That's better.
He had got to the edge of the cliff.
Oh my God.
She had turned toward him with a slack-jawed look, just stared him down, slowly tracking him as he walked from the outside of the clearing towards the camp. He said it wasn't until he was almost halfway to the trailer that he realized she was getting closer to him. She had started off by the fire. Without him even seeing her move, she had
Nice, dude.
inching closer. He said he just ran the rest of the way back to the cabin, thinking it would open. When he got to the door and it was locked, he turned and it was about half the distance to the door.
Powering up.
He looks around the room and then gets super pale.
Rockets,
He
fire.
pulls me to the side and whispers in my ear.
Ooh, ouch.
You know there are only 7 of us in here.
Woo!
I get that feeling where your stomach drops to your nuts. There's another mention. It had been back
Oof.
inside the trailer while we were sorting out who was going
Last minute
where.
miracle.
And then
Sounds
we
like you
all
need to
went
move,
outside
Aaron.
to talk earlier in the day.
Gather
It
around.
just
I
slipped
mean,
right back.
Washington's not really
Okay.
that far.
There are, someone laughed at that. It's immature.
You
There
don't have
are
to stay the whole time.
7 people in your group. You already almost got once because
Right.
the 11 of you couldn't recognize the 12. 5 leave, you're now 7, and or 4 leave, you're now 7, and somehow an 8th person comes and you're like, oh, they must be with Alex.
Yeah, how do you let it slip by twice?
I think they deserve to die at this point.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. I think. Is there anyone you care about in the story? That you don't want. You don't care about Junior or Rooster?
Fuck Junior and fuck Rooster.
That's mean.
No, dude.
Rockets,
Rednecks.
fire.
Oh, so you're in the LA crowd, so you play towards there.
You know.
Nice going,
Like
Will.
everyone's just like this.
Hog's gone. That put a spring in my step.
Is the show going to be good soon?
Yeah.
We look out the window, and there's nobody there. So we recount, and then I go over
I'm
and
not
ask
gonna
everyone
poison
how
you
many
anymore
people were here early.
sometime soon.
And
Oh,
everybody
yeah?
says 8.
Finally?
I say, how many are there now? They all do the count and realize there are now only 7 people in the cabin. Tan had brought back a couple boxes of ammo in his rifle. He had told his dad that there was some kind of animal in the forest because he didn't think he would believe him if he said it was the goat man. He says that his cousin is supposed to be coming down in a few hours, and that in the morning we can all go back to his place and his cousin will drive us home.
Pulse.
Now I'm really terrified. But I at least feel better because we can be American and shoot whatever it is that comes back.
That's right. That is right.
You,
USA. USA.
We won.
USA.
We won.
USA.
you know what, LA? I misjudged you. I apologize. That was a little,
That was not. Yeah.
that was kind. I feel at home. Well, debatably. No, I'm kidding. But then my cousin
not joking
gets
about
into
something,
his
you know I'm not
huge
taking it
argument with
seriously.
one of the girls because she thinks that I'm trying to be funny and prank her. She's getting really scared and thinks I'm not funny. He keeps telling her I'm not that kind of person, and she says,
Well,
"Girl
30
two."
seconds before you attack.
yeah, I'm
Get
girl
ready.
too. How do we know the girl wasn't just Tanner in a wig?
We escaped the collective together.
Why didn't we think of that?
Well, how do we know the girl wasn't just Tanner in a wig? Or if it's really the goat man, How do we know this is the real Tanner and the goat man didn't just kill Tanner in the woods and take his gun?
Okay, a lot happening here. For one, she's like, there's two options. Either this is a prank, or this is a prank, or we kill Tanner right now.
That's it.
Two scenarios.
That is it.
Yeah.
All you need to do is capture the mission area.
I understand why she's gold
Got
too
it?
now. So we get into a huge argument about this where me and Tanner like,
We could seriously be in danger.
oh, no, what the you have gone from a child to like.
Dude, I am trying to keep it fucking together here.
Can you? Okay, hold
Okay,
on.
sorry.
Damn, I got a kill.
Can you do an LAX?
Your mind is blown.
I don't.
Why?
Go ahead.
We could seriously be in danger. Because at the very least, someone has been sneaking themselves into their fucking trailer without us knowing and mingling with us. And at worst,
Oh,
something
okay.
bad is
Yeah.
in the force.
Dude, there's so much like shit out there that is just actual fucking garbage.
Anyone say fireworks?
That was pretty good.
Punisher's turned
I like
himself
that.
into a weapon.
One of the girls is crying, and saying she wants to go right now. I don't.
Damn it!
saying
I
she
almost
wants to
got
go
him.
right now. Please, girl 3.
Come on. Oh fuck.
Takes one of us.
We are
And we're trying to tell
I'm
her
coming,
we shouldn't
guys. I'm
because
coming.
None of us are
Don't
walking through
worry,
the
Big
woods in the
Daddy's
middle of the night.
coming.
At this
Here I
point,
come.
sun is starting to go down, and it's getting a little cloudy out.
Powering up.
We eat something and turn on the radio for a while, but we can't really get a station out there. That's the thing. I thought for a second, I was like, is that guy about to fall through the ceiling? So we turn it off at about the time that Tan's cousin shows up. He was like 19. I
Fuck.
think. Now, the sun is just barely over the horizon, and he has one of those heavy-duty lantern flashlights and another rifle. He walks up to the trailer and we whisper to Tan,
Okay.
asking if he's sure that's his cousin, and he
Bro
says
was
yes.
not leading.
The guy looks behind him and all around the camp, then walks in. He kind of glances at all of us and looks a little
Iron Man
confused when he
operational
says,
Where's your little buddy at? I figured she would meet up at the cabin.
I don't have as much stuff to like float
Sure,
around
like
and hide
snow or
behind, you
something.
know? Like I did in
"That's
the
what he
last
said
map.
about that."
I think I mean speed, but I can't tell if it's mental or not.
Powering up.
I think he means literally slow,
Bombs
because
away.
of what, like she is walking at
Yeah.
a slow pace, yeah. He also asked whether we had been choking blood, like cooking's any better, cooking
Enemies on
blood in the
approach.
cabin, because it smelled like blood and hot hands all the way up the trail. We're all like, nope.
He did.
We asked him what he's talking about with the girlies.
I came down the same trail Tan used.
I love seeing Punisher just
did.
get fucking shut
Ran
down,
one
dude.
of Yous guys, buddies. That threw me for a loop, dude.
You must cast as
He just
much
randomly
velocity
becomes.
Well, yeah, it's like I came down the trail, the same trail Tan
off.
used, and when I did, I ran into one of Yous guys, buddies.
Just Tony Soprano.
Yeah, just immediately.
mission area. Keep
Tanner's
going.
cousin continued to explain. The person he saw was standing in the middle of the trail, looking at him slapjack. He had asked her a bunch of questions, but all she did was just look at him. Then she smiled, and he said,
I
he
hope
kept
Friday
walking.
got that on video.
She couldn't seem to keep up with him. He kept lagging a little behind.
I swear, bro, some
He
people
said he
just do
asked her
not
if she
pay
was hurt or
attention
something,
to
and if
characters
she
in
needed
the air.
help.
I swear, like they just don't.
Eventually,
They
one of them
just
abandoned the
don't.
trail.
You see all
But
that shit I
when he
just
went back
did?
to see if she was okay. The trail was empty.
I'm not
We'd
Ace,
assumed she
but
had he'd
from
assumed
your
she had
side
taken
of
some
the map,
shortcut
the
through
right
woods
side
from
up
the trailer.
best just pop
We tell
out
him the
and
whole
hide
story
from
of
up
what's
above,
been
like
going
over
on.
here.
I half expect him to say we were full of shit, but
Just chill over
just
here,
listened
pretty much.
and then sat down on the
Hurry
couches
up.
in the living room. Tanner's cousin gets back to the girl. He says that when she had kept trying to lag
Look
behind
out
him,
below.
kind of weirded him out. So he tried to keep her in front of him. How slow he
I'll be
was,
honest, why does Penny
was
make
always
the
lagging
noises
behind.
she makes, bro? It's
Smelled
like
this
a
nasty
little
smell.
uncomfortable knowing
Much
she's like a
stronger
kid.
as he got to the
Like,
camp.
she's like,
Eventually,
and
they
shit, and
got
it's like,
finished.
dude, knock it off.
She had said something really low that he didn't catch. And when he had turned around, she had been right on him. He stepped back. from her.
Damn,
It was at this point that he asked her if she was
barely
okay.
healed me, dog.
If she wasn't, he offered to carry her back the rest of the way.
Just saying,
She just kept staring.
anyone else get a quad?
He said he reached out for her as if to grab her on the shoulder,
Didn't
but
think
he must
so,
have
son.
misjudged the distance
think so.
because she was off to the side of where he had put his hand.
Alright, pretty good though.
Like she had moved while he was looking dead at her.
18
So
and
at this
3,
point, we know this
8
shit's
final
real.
hits.
Unless Tan's playing a joke, which
Had the best
we can
accuracy
tell he's not because
out of
he's
the whole
almost pissing
game.
his pants. They load up their
not hard
rifles,
with
we
Iron
eat
Man,
some
though,
more,
'cause
and
it's
we
got
just kind
splash
of sit
damage,
around
though,
until
right?
about 11. To this day, every
I
time
guess if you
think
just
about this,
used
I really
his
pray to
arc
God that it's
reactor,
some
it'd be a
huge
different
prank
story,
that my cousins played on me and just never revealed, so I shit myself for the rest of my life. At around 11, the stink of copper
Alright, so that's
turned
great.
into
Once
an
you get-
actual gross,
Start
blood
taking
like
hits,
smell,
fly away. Cool.
like cooked blood and singed hair. Tan
Pick
and his
your
cousin,
hero.
Reese,
Or villain.
get up
I'm not
instantly
judging.
and grab
I
their
never wanted to be
rifles.
Iron Man, but it worked
There's
out
like
for
a
everybody.
half
Damn, we got
knocking,
someone
half
who is
clawing
like
at the
max
door.
proficiency Doctor
And I shit you
Strange.
not, there's his voice. It sounds like when you see one of those YouTube cats and dogs whose owners teach them how to talk. It says in this halting, weirdly toned voice, "Let me the fuck in. Stop fucking playing." That's really good. I dig that. You can bear that every time.
Aaron, he has a 2-star.
Yeah, it's almost
so
like
he's
there's
obviously
no
not
cadence, like it's a breathe
the
in
easiest.
almost.
Yeah.
Like the way like a bark could kind of get
If I'm not
distorted
joking
into a
about
noise.
something,
Yeah.
you know I'm not taking it seriously.
It made my nuts. There's no
Who's that?
Sky
30
loves
seconds
bringing it
before
up.
you attack.
Keep in mind, one mention of kissing on girls, about 12 of these,
Whoa.
creep
Here's
up
the
against
big
my
fella.
body, and one of the girls just starts crying and calling for
Well, no
Jesus.
soon enough.
It was so obviously not a person talking. It didn't have the right cadence.
They say that music brings the world
That's some
together.
shit that I never realized
But right
until that
now,
moment.
I
But
think we
all
need
people have a certain
superheroes.
cadence when they talk, no matter the language. All people
The
have a
battle
certain
starts
kind of
in
rhythm
5,
when talking.
Who is that, though?
The shit didn't have any
3,
kind of cadence
2,
or rhythm.
1.
So now I'm
you need to
in
do
full
is
on
Oh, is that
terror.
Cloak and Dagger?
We keep yelling outside. Who is it? Stop fucking around, man! And it just keeps saying, or let me the fuck in. Let's go. For almost 15 minutes.
That one hurt.
Then the smell goes away for a while, and for the next hour or so, you can hear someone
Anyone
basically
say
creeping around in the
fireworks?
woods and shit.
Oh,
Then it
shit.
comes back to the door and says something.
All you do is fly around, hold left mouth, occasionally hit
Finally, the
right
smell
mouth.
fades away at
Okay.
1 in the morning. Reese
Okay,
says,
Aaron.
He opens the door, walks outside with his rifle, fires a shot into the air, and screams something like,
In the name of Jesus Christ, go away!
All systems smash. Anyone say fireworks?
It's funny to imagine. He
Who
goes
keeps
from, like, a
killing me,
redneck
dog?
with a gun to,
God
like,
damn it.
The Vatican has sent me on a mission. Like,
Fucking
yeah,
Moon Knight.
Yeah,
Everybody
Monster Hunter,
ready?
yeah, no joke.
We have the Sorcerer
He fires
Supreme
2
on
more
our team,
times,
dude.
and from the woods, right up against the river, across from the trailer, it sounds like something is slowly gibbering and hooting.
Ready to radiate.
Then it starts screaming. And it sounds almost like a woman and a cat in a bag screaming
Starks,
together.
never forget. I got the arc.
Yep.
Blow up.
I guess that's what that would sound like. It's a weird phrase because normally you say like, "Oh, it sounds like this," as if it's like a relatable point, like, "Oh, it sounded like a car, like a gun," but it's like, "Oh, we've all, you know, who
like
hasn't
a
seen
woman
a woman
and a cat in a bag screaming
Yeah,
together.
like
I don't think the author had enough of that in his life to be like,
It's exactly. You know, Mom
weird.
and Fluffy.
who among
All
friends has
systems
not from time to time? Like I seriously
Anyone
have never
say
heard any shit.
fireworks?
We can hear the brush over that way start to shake. Reese fires over into the tree line and then starts backing up into
Fuck.
the building. We
Where's
lock
our
the
healer,
door, we
dude?
can
Heal
hear
me,
the
dude.
shit
Heal me.
keening and screaming.
Crisis averted.
Reese says something had come out of the bushes, super low to the ground, and was crawling toward the cabin. He had shot it. Pretty much, that was how the rest of the night went. Literally constant screaming for the next 2 hours and shit moving out in the tree line. But it never came back up to the cabin until everyone had finally fallen asleep. Tan had been sitting in the chair watching the door with his rifle.
I got the arc.
Nobody else heard or saw.
I killed the Moon Knight, bro.
It was over. He said he had been nodding off after the screaming and noises finally stopped.
Full gamma
He'd been
power,
almost
baby.
asleep when he saw someone come out
Look
of the
out
bathroom
below.
and lay down in the middle of the floor and go to sleep.
God, dude, I hate Loki.
He just
I hate
assumed
him.
It was one of us.
I hate Loki,
And
dude.
that the guy had nodded off. Then he said he kind of realized something was wrong, and while pretending to be sleeping, he didn't want to try to shoot at the thing and have it kill us all then and there, or have
You
Reese wake
killed
up and start shooting
Big
and us kill
Goff.
ourselves.
Big Titty Goff.
So we just stayed awake all night, pretending to be asleep. He said sometimes it would
Oh,
stand up and
God,
do this
dude.
weird jittery thing.
Oh my
It would
back.
heave like it was laughing, but then it would just lay back down. The story closes pretty well because from my
If you were as smart as
perspective,
me, you'd be arrogant
nothing
too.
happened. When we woke up, I
Oh,
noticed that Tan was
yeah,
a little
that is
jittery
big titty
and
golf,
that
isn't it?
He was avoiding looking at all of us. But we ate some breakfast,
30
packed up, and
seconds
started
before you
walking to
attack.
his house.
Get ready.
He stayed last in the cabin and said he'd lock up and bring me my uncle's keys.
Moon Knight, I hear
Told
you've got
us.
a knack
I
for
only have
text.
5
Start
kills.
I'll catch up.
Which I didn't really
You know,
want
you
to
I
do.
guess we just did. We did a pretty good job of just keeping him off the point, I guess.
When he
So
came running up, we just jogged back to his house. His cousin took us home. There was a window in the bathroom.
The battle
Tan had
starts
gone
in
back to
5.
lock up and looked
it's
up.
funny as how Tony's standing right now.
Too
He'd
stupid
slowly
to
be
scream
floating
this
forward.
window, and it was up when he
All
ran
you
over.
need
With
to
his
do is
right
capture
foot.
the missionary
I'm
then.
guessing he
Got
had been
it?
doing that all along. Waiting
check
for
this
us to
out,
fall
dude.
asleep or slip up and then getting in among us. He walked with us
So what we do
all
is
the
we
way
come
back
up
to
in
his
here,
house,
right?
and then he said it lagged to the back of the group, looked him dead in the eyes before walking into the woods.
Break this.
End of the Goat Man.
Boom.
That we have the end of Goat Man.
I want to say this right off the bat. I want to just
say off the bat, Harry is evil for throwing the Among Us. I was thinking in my head like,
Oh
you know
no!
what, I did
Oh
this
no!
time. You guys
the first
rule.
time, and he decided to. Whatever.
Fuck, dude,
I
they
wanna
went
say
around.
right off the bat that how the fuck do you fall asleep after all this stuff has
Iron
happened?
Man, plant the flag.
I like how people are just
Target is
like-
captured.
You witness, you go through hell,
He said 2 hours of screaming and gunfire.
screaming and gunfire, and I like how people are just like, dude, I just can't stay up anymore.
If I don't get my 8 hours, it's gonna mess up my rhythm.
Yeah, dude, seriously, I got this whole thing going with my heart rate. I gotta do it. I can't.
Also, him.
Damn.
the guy who is
I just got
on call
killed by
initially
support.
being like,
Dude, why does a support have their why is their fucking crosshair that, dude?
before,
Right.
It's just start. Yeah, like
Hold up.
insane.
But I will
I'm
say
about to
it's-
just
it's a
go
fun
fucking
story.
aggro
So I
on these
love-
fuckers, dude.
I like the story a lot because, for one, kind of the way it was posted. This wasn't like an author like publishing a story or like a no sleep or anything like that. It was originally posted on X. I believe the original post was someone asked the question, and again, it's all anonymous. Someone was just like, "Hey, does anyone have any like creepy stories in the woods?" And then someone's like, "Yeah, I have one," and did this whole thing. So it's not like it was a fictional story or someone trying to
Kidding
make
me,
something
dude.
up. It came across in such an earnest way.
What's funny is
that
she has like a
started to gain
shotgun.
traction from there.
That's
And a lot
bullshit.
of stuff about
It does the
Goat
amount of
Man
damage it
is
does,
from
but
this story. Things like
DPS.
he smells like blood, or others will adapt it to say he smells like rot in general. The idea of him being a shapeshifter, the idea of him having sort of presence that like can be felt even if he's not there, all that comes from this. And like most people just associate that with the cryptid in general, but that's how
Hold up.
impactful this narrative was. So it's cool because it just came out of nowhere. I remember this being one of the first creepypastas like I ever read. I remember listening to this in high school, and then at every subsequent sleepover I went to for the rest of the year, I would play it. Mr. Creepypasta's reading to terrify people. I didn't have a lot of friends.
Maximum pulse.
But I would always play it
Bitches.
just 'cause I enjoyed the story so much, thought it was scary that I really like it for what it is. Like, sure, it has a weak ending, but again, this wasn't some grand narrative. This was like, oh yeah, this happened to me one time.
Yeah.
And there's another note I like that I didn't think about until this final reading. But there's a mention earlier, the girl in the cabinet grabs her, like whispers something to her, and then the next time we see her, she is like a vessel, or she's dead, and it's now like taken on her form, right? And then there's a mention of it, like kind of speaking or gibbering to them. And he's writing the story now, but he could still be Mark.
Look at that, not
Still be
another
like,
1% for them
flipping or
either.
something. Yeah, it still like leaves the door open.
Big
for,
Titty Goth said
That
GG.
doesn't mean our writer or friends are safe. Just 'cause
I only know how to type to my
it's,
team, so
it's a
I
really
don't
fun
know.
narrative for what it is, and I've always liked it. How
Tab.
did you all feel about it?
GG.
Cool. It's a fun story.
It's a fun starter,
Yeah.
right? You get a little bit of this, a little bit of that, but you need a nice palate cleanser between these stories, don't you?
You certainly do. So now we
Sure.
have just that. So the next story Creepcast logo. The next story that we have
Sweep.
for tonight is
Widowy a sweep.
All right. So raise your hand if you know this story or are familiar
Awesome. I love that this
Very
is
nice.
a lot of
with it.
people
The other
going
half
in
of
blind
you
to this.
are in for something.
This is-
okay.
Yeah, I love this one.
So this should give you the context you need. This story was originally posted to DeviantArt in 2013.
Aaron, I hate bills, bro.
And it is about a murderous clown. To give you an idea of how much joy we feel for this little guy, the original plan was for all 4 of these live shows, we were going to read a different palate cleanser in the middle. And after the first one, Hunter said, we are reading this at every show.
I love this story so much.
This is not a quality story. We know that. But we also know
it's quality.
We also know that you all are probably expecting that kind of thing. We should also mention, very importantly, the typos are not our own and are instead part of the original. So we're going to get into that. But first, for this story,
oh,
would you like to?
I forgot to mention we have a little special guest tonight. Coming in to help us read this very funny story is someone who makes good work. Dare I say, admirable work.
You hate bills?
He's from
What
this
the
area.
ducks ever do to
know.
you? Wow,
Have
Aaron.
you guys seen the movie Hereditary or Midsummer? Right? If you don't know him, his name's Ari Aster. And he's here to read Laughing Jack with us tonight. Give him a round of applause.
Oh my God. What the fuck?
That's not happening.
Oh.
I think
Oh.
I would have to imagine Ari Aster has a lot of better things to do with this time. We want to take a moment and thank today's sponsor, Saley. Saley's a new eSIM service app brought to you by Nord
Give me my
Security. With
mouse.
Saley eSIM, you can find an affordable plan at over 100. It doesn't. With Saley, tell me about contact. Wait, and you try day check it for spot. As always, episode. Let's keep reading.
So, are you familiar with the story at all?
As always,
So what we're doing
dude,
is
am I joining
the
again
first
mid-match?
to let you all in the first and last stories. We're gonna read Goatman. We're gonna read our last story at every show. But each middle one is going to be a different short one. It is not here to be scary because you all like that for some reason. So we are gonna look back.
What the
at
ducks
this one.
ever
I
do
think
to
the
me,
other
bro?
ones
They
we're
asked
doing
me
are
for
what,
fucking money.
Sonic.exe.
That's what they did.
Yeah. To give you an idea, and some other
Wait,
ones like that.
what?
So like, this one's for fun. It's sort of palate cleanser. I haven't looked at this one since I read it years ago, but I just have a feeling. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. So
written by Steve Akins.
written by Steve Akins. He went by Snuff Bomb when he posted it in
March.
no, it was earlier than it says 2017 here. It was
No,
way
I have March
Oh.
3rd, 2013.
2013 sounds more.
I am
Yeah.
And
ready
it was
to put
uploaded
on a
originally to
show.
DeviantArt.
Oh yeah, yeah. To give you an idea. For everyone
Another
who's a DeviantArt story.
little factoid for you.
Yeah.
So Laughing Jack, there's been Eyeless Jack. Was Jack around this time just?
No,
Fuck.
it was just because everyone
never
would
played
make,
Loki
there'd be like a
before.
creepy
Can you
image
tell?
or something, and they'd be like, "What if it was a monster whose name was Jeff, Jack, Ben?" Trying to think of
Just
it.
random,
just like
universal
basic
names,
names
Yeah.
with adjective, common first name.
Right.
Ben drowned, Laughing Jack, Jeff the killer, adjective, whatever, just stuff like that. So.
Oh
it
my
was
God,
just
my
like
team's
that-
dead,
they
dude.
made the picture. They saw a picture of like a creepy clown, and then the story comes off of that.
Right.
So we're gonna get into this, and let's see how this goes. All right, story
Bro,
two,
what the
Laughing
fuck
Jack.
am I supposed
It
to
was a
do?
nice summer day, but my 5-year-old
Oh
son
my
James was
God,
playing.
dude.
I immediately forgot about how violent this story gets until I read 5-year-old. Well,
I'm
this'll be
trying.
fun. All right, good luck, Hunter.
They hit a checkpoint.
5-year-old son James is playing outside in the backyard of our suburban home. James has always been a quiet boy. He plays by himself mostly. He never had many friends, but he always had a wild imagination. It was in the kitchen feeding our dog Fido
Fuck.
when I heard what sounded like James talking to someone in the backyard.
We gotta change
Not
up the
sure who
hero
he-
to something I
Not sure who
know.
it was he could be talking to. Could he have finally made a friend at my house randomly?
Fucking brutal, dude. Good Lord. James.
Thank God.
Bam, 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 bam. I know as he copies characters and ults with his ult.
It's hard for me.
Very
It's
good.
hard for me to always keep an eye on my son.
Yes.
So I decided.
Dude, he
So
just
I
got
decided
eaten alive.
to go outside and check on him. When I went into the backyard, I was a bit confused because James was the only person back there. Was he talking to himself? I could have sworn I heard another voice.
James, it's time to come outside.
I am ready to put on a show.
What was that at the end?
Laughing Jack.
James, it's time to come inside.
I am healed.
It came inside and sat down at the kitchen table. It was about lunchtime, so I decided to make him a turkey sandwich.
The moon haunts you. Yeah. James. James. I like to imagine he's not looking at her. James. James. Who were you talking to out there?
James looked up for a moment.
I was playing with my new friend.
Dude, my team is balanced so well.
I poured him some milk and continued to pry, as any good mother would.
Does your friend have a name? Why didn't you ask him to have lunch with us?
James stared
Look
at
at
me
him
for a
go.
moment
Look
before
at him.
replying.
Look at him.
His name? 11 Jack.
Oh, it's a her.
I was a bit. Are you scared yet? I was a bit taken back by what he had said.
Let's be fair and give everyone a thumbs up.
Oh. That's a strange name.
That match went
What
really
does your
fast.
friend look like?
That match went really fucking fast.
Clown.
Let me check.
He has long hair and a big swirly cone nose. He's got long arms and baggy pants with stripy socks.
With stripy socks.
And he always smiles.
It's like a weird Cartman
Pick your hero.
Okay.
thing, almost.
Iron Man.
Judging.
Iron Man.
I realized
Iron
my son
Man.
was talking about an imaginary friend. I suppose it's normal for kids his age to have imaginary friends, especially when he has no real kids to play with.
How
It's probably
how
just a
normal
phase.
are imaginary? Who here had an imaginary friend?
Okay.
Oh wow, that's way more than I
Freak,
thought.
freak.
Yeah, hey,
freak, yeah.
hey!
Kill all of those people.
What about up top? I can't say up top. Just yell if you have.
That's way too many people. You all are not safe in a
That's
sound
why they're
booth.
up there. They're like,
More room for you, Mr. Pringles.
just nothing but empty seats up there.
Well, I have to.
I won't shy away
He's so
from a fight.
tall.
Okay.
I'd rather be in the
I
way.
can't see them, so that might have been the imaginary friends laughing.
Yeah, exactly.
Checking out the new event. The skins are cool, but the game mode is
The
ass.
rest of the day went
Yeah,
by
no,
as
I
per
already
usual.
played it. I played it earlier
was
today,
starting
and
to
I
get
finished
late,
all my
so I
daily
put
quests in
James
it
to bed.
already.
Tucked him in,
Well, if I
gave
ever
him a
call you
kiss,
by
and made
name,
sure
it'll
to
be a
turn
sign
on his
that I'm
nightlight
actually
before
located.
I
closing.
won every single game I was in.
I was pretty tired myself, so I decided to go to bed not long after. I had an
I
awful
don't have a
night.
Hulk, so I don't do increased damage.
It was dark. I was in some kind of rundown
What
amusement.
is this?
I was scared, running through an endless field of intense, broken down rides and abandoned game huts. The whole
Oh,
place had
no.
a horrible look to it.
Alright, here we go.
Everything was black and white.
I
The
need to
prize
go up.
stuffed animals all hung from nooses in the game huts. all. What's funny is I know like the time period this was written on DeviantArt. He was like, "This is so good." Like this.
The fucking plushes are hanging.
All with sick grins stitched on their faces. Felt like the whole park was looking at me. Even though there
Oh
was
my
no living
god.
being
How come
inside.
I couldn't get
Suddenly,
kills like that
began
when I
to
was
hear
playing as
music.
Loki, dude?
The sounds of
Well,
Pop
horse
Goes
shit.
the Weasel being played on the squeeze box echoed through the park. It was hypnotizing. I followed Stu to the circus tent almost in the trance, unable to stop my legs from moving forward. It was pitch black. The only light came from a single spotlight shining on the center of the big top. As I walked towards the light, the music slowed down. I found myself singing along, unable to stop.
All around the mobile push. The monkey chased the weasel. The monkey.
Anyone say fireworks?
Oh fuck. And now I'm
That's
slow.
pretty creepy, right?
And I have no
pretty good.
healer.
It's not the monkey. It's monkey. It's all in good fun.
Oh, I don't know that.
Dude, this
I don't know
is
that.
ass.
You don't know Pop Goes the Weasel?
Powering up.
I've heard it maybe once or
When
twice.
you were
Bombs
born,
away.
did your parents keep you in a box?
Haha,
until
bitch.
you were like,
It was a lot of
38.
AC/DC in my house. That's
Don't
what-
forget,
that's
I
mostly
can
what it was.
float.
explains a lot. I still have no idea how old he is. by
I
the
think
way.
they forgot I can float.
The music stopped right before.
Did you see
oh,
that
no, I'll
fucking
go
Hulk,
ahead.
dude?
All right, well, we're good. The music stopped right before its climb.
He was like,
complete
"Oh,
ahead, and
no."
suddenly, the light shot
Come on, bitch. Come out
The
here.
intensity of the lights was
play
practically
the game.
blind. All I could see was a small dark silhouette.
You know
shuffle
what? All of you
towards me.
stand right
Another,
there.
And another, and another. There were dozens of them all coming toward me. I couldn't move. My legs were frozen. All I could do was watch as the haunting figures drew near. As I got closer, I could see they were children. As I looked, yes.
I killed the
I
Loki,
had the same
dude.
thought. As I looked at each one, I noticed they were all horribly disfigured and mutilated.
Fuck.
So that was the thing back then. It's like insert child into story.
Look out, here I
it's
come.
Disfigured mutilation. By the time this is over, we are going to see the words disemboweled. We are going to see the words.
Oh, good God.
Probably, well, it's not a picture, but if it was to be photorealistic blood or something
He
like
fell
that.
down. Bro, that Hulk
Some
fucking fell, bro.
Had cuts all over their body. Others were severely burned.
taking a
and
risk.
others were missing limbs, even eyes. The children enveloped me, clawing at my flesh, dragging me to the ground.
Oh, fuck.
As the children tore me apart and I faded away, all I could hear was laughter. Horrible, evil, awful laughter. Is something funny?
This is just, it develops so quickly. Hi, children. Like immediately.
I woke up the next morning in a cold sweat. After taking a few deep breaths, I looked over and saw that a few of James' action figures were positioned facing on top of my desk.
That's better.
I sighed. James had probably woken up early and put these here.
Oh no, it's Iron Man.
However, when I opened the door, James was sound asleep. I
Oh
just shrugged and
man.
placed the toys back into his toy box.
Did we
and
take the
headed out to
point?
the living room. A little while later, James woke up and I made him breakfast.
Oh my
He was
God, we
quiet,
took
calm,
the
and
fucking
sober.
point.
Perhaps he didn't
Be
sleep
ready for
well either.
counterattacks.
I decided to
They're
ask
not
him
going to
about the
quit.
toys.
James, honey, did you put the toys in Mommy's room in the morning, or?
His eyes shot up at me for a moment, then quickly glanced back down at his cereal.
Laughing Jack did it.
I rolled my. Now I want this kid to be disemboweled. I rolled my eyes and responded.
Well, you tell Laughing Jack to keep the toys in your room.
James nodded and finished up his breakfast, then decided to go play out in the backyard. I went to relax in the living room, and I must have dozed off because I woke up a couple hours later.
Nobody can hang with
I need
the
to check on
bullshit.
James.
That was
I killed
rational
her?
mother's first thing is to say
shit.
that out loud.
Yeah.
Instead of just being like, oh wait, it's like, oh no, I need to check on James.
Looks at camera.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was a bit worried. It had been over 2 hours and I haven't checked on him. I went and stepped out in the backyard, but James wasn't there anymore. I was getting nervous, so I called out to him.
James, where are you?
Wouldn't it be insane if, like, right now it was like I look in the front row, James had been hit by a truck at the end. Like, Laughing Jack means nothing.
I think it's all just about neglectful parenting. I will say 2 hours is excessive.
I fucking killed his ass,
To
dude.
what? Not check on a child?
Oh fuck.
5-year-old who's just like, I have an imaginary friend.
It was probably just in the backyard, like spinning
Aaron,
his arms or
did
something.
you have an imaginary friend? Be honest. Oh my God, they fucking won.
I rushed through the gate around the front of the house. James was
Yep,
sitting on
that's
the
it. That's fucking game,
side
dude.
relief and walked over to him.
James,
Yep,
how many
that's
times
it.
have I told you to stay in the backyard? James, what are you eating?
James looked up at me, then reached into his pocket and pulled out a handful of hard candies in all colors. This made me very... I forgot. Gosh, parts of the story are coming back to me as I remember them. Like, I just
Sure is
remembered where
going to
the
get this all
candy goes
sorted
later
out.
in the story.
All I
This is
have to
so
do is
insane.
build
Okay,
her.
this made me very nervous.
James? Who gave you that
30
candy?
seconds before you attack. Get ready.
James just stared at me, not speaking.
Wanda, you look
James!
different. Is it
Please.
really you?
Tell Mommy where you got that candy.
I have been lost between relatives for so long.
Well, you're not lost anymore. You'll
Love you,
always have a
Jack.
place with us. And any others.
Then we should probably the battle starts
My
in
heart
5,
sunk. I kneeled down to look him in the eye.
3,
James,
2,
stop saying his
1.
name. Please,
Yeah, she
James.
keeps using the foot. Like, that's what mothers do.
James, I've had enough of the damn Laughing Jack thing. He's not real. Now, this is a very serious situation, and I need to know who gave you the goddamn candy.
I could see my son's eyes tear up.
Powering up.
But Mama,
Crisis averted.
Laughing Jack did give me the candy.
Rockets, fire.
This is so funny because I remember being a child and reading this like this is the scariest thing I've ever seen.
Like
Yeah.
scrolling like,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Closed my eyes and took a deep breath. James had never lied to me, but what's he telling me is impossible. I made him spit out the candy and I throw away the rest away. James appears to be fine.
Capture the
Maybe I'm just overreacting after all. Could have gotten it from Tom and Linda from next door. Mr. Walker down the street.
Worst.
I,
Such a stranger.
Mr. Walker
Who
down
gave
the
this?
street.
Mr. Walker down the street? You're like, oh my god. I mean, this is like immediately becomes.
No, at least
I
not
have to call the
consistently.
police now,
One day
yeah.
I'd have one, then I'd
By the
stop
way, I'm
having
going to have
one.
to keep a closer eye on James. The night I put James to
I was
bed,
like,
as usual, decided
I'm
to go to
tired of
bed.
you. Get out of my life.
Suddenly, I was woken by a loud band coming from the kitchen. I sprung out of... It's like a heavy metal band. Just in I sprung out of bed and hurried downstairs.
I can't see
When I
shit.
got to the kitchen, I was horrified.
Against the world.
Everything on the counters had been thrown on the floor, and our dog Fido hung dead from the line fixture. Just straight uphill. Oh my gosh. I was kind of thinking to myself, like, oh, this isn't that over the side. Then, like, oh.
Our dog Fido hung dead from the light fixture.
Does that bring back any memories?
Oh god. You know what it actually made me think of was in the Urban Spook episode with the baby flying on their light. So now I'm just thinking of the dog being like,
Fucking killed that Jeff the
No,
shark,
the funny
dude.
part about the Urban Spook was like, there's a mention of the ceiling fan spinning with a baby on it.
Yeah.
So I imagine.
Fuck
like,
yeah,
it
dude. That
was straight up
Psylocke's
to the
gonna
side,
work.
oh, it's fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His stomach was cut open and stuffed with candy. There it is. The same type that James was eating earlier that day.
She got a
My
kill.
shock was quickly broken by a sharp scream coming from James's room, followed by loud crashes. I quickly grabbed a knife from the drawer and moved up the stairs with the speed only whose child is in danger could have. Okay, only a mother, I imagine.
Yeah,
Whose child
only
is-
mothers can go this fast. Sorry, Olympics.
I burst through the door and flicked on the lights. Everything in the room was knocked over and tossed on the floor. My poor son in his bed crying and shaking with fear.
Got
Urine
one.
staining the sheets.
Oh god, I pissed myself.
I scooped,
How many times has
scooped
she
up
been
my child
old?
and ran out of the house and went next door to Tom and Linda's house. Luckily, they were still awake. They let me use their phone and called the police. The way that's written's funny. Like, Tom and Linda, you'll remember them from the candy mentioned earlier. It didn't take them long to arrive, and I explained what happened. They looked at me as if I were crazy. They searched the house, but all they found
goes
was a
as a
dead
rat
dog
for
and 2
Halloween.
trashed rooms. The
Oh,
officer,
really?
nothing to see here.
Okay.
A disemboweled dog with candy in it. Yep, it's a normal Tuesday.
I guess that's just what it is.
The officer had told me that someone had probably
Damn.
gotten into the house and
I
done this
missed.
right before making a quick escape when they heard me coming up the stairs.
Someone on their team was like, if I play as Wolverine, I'll win.
Yeah, one of those dog disembowels. Oh wait, I was right. Yeah, he said disemboweled, did they not? A second. Did they not use the word? Hold on.
I gotta get out of here.
No. You're high.
It'll happen. Just wait. Shut up.
We gotta
I knew
win!
it wasn't true. All the doors were locked and none of the windows were open. Whatever was in my house didn't
Fuck
come
yeah,
from outside.
dude. Fuck
The
yeah,
next day,
dude.
James stayed inside. I didn't want him
yeah,
to leave.
dude.
I like to this is him
yeah,
looking out the
dude.
window.
But I want to go outside.
I went into the garage and found his old baby monitor and set it up in his room if anything comes in at night. I was going to be able to hear it. I went to the kitchen and grabbed the largest
Here
knife
I
in the
go
drawer.
again. I don't know. They should give
Imaginary
me
friend or
a rat
not,
costume.
not letting anything
Aaron, they
touch
give
my
you a
life.
rat costume.
Get ready.
Something like that.
Around with a little New
Soon
York
enough,
dirty
night came.
rat.
I put James to bed. He was afraid, but I promised him that I wasn't going to let anything happen to him. Tucked him in, gave him a kiss, and turned on the nightlight.
I
As
am
closed the door,
worthy.
I whispered to him. I tried to stay up as long as I could, but after a few hours, I felt myself drifting
Battle
off.
starts in 5.
My baby would be safe for the night, and I needed to sleep.
2.
Just as I lay my head on the pillow, I heard a soft noise come from the baby monitor I put on my nightstand.
Got it?
At first, it sounded like interference.
I feel like this is gonna be a hard one for me to defend.
Then turned into a soft moan. Was James asleep?
Powering up.
What? Then I heard it. We're not going there. Then I heard the laugh from my nightmare. That horrible laugh. I sprung up from the bed and grabbed the knife from under my pillow.
Did my
I rushed over
attacks
to
just get
James's room and
faster?
kicked the door open. I tried the light switch, but it wouldn't come on. I took a step in and I could feel the warm, thick liquid on my feet. Suddenly, James's nightlight came on. I could see the absolute horror laid out in front of me.
Alright.
James's body was nailed up on the wall. Is something funny, Hunter? The nail piercing through his hands and feet. Oh, I forgot he was crucified.
I'm doing so much damage, bro.
Fucking little James is being crucified right before I.
Mama against the world.
They have a storm now? This is bad.
That's basically disemboweling. His eyes and tongue have been removed along with most of his teeth.
Aw, dude.
I was disgusted.
Were you? Were you?
Crucified in his
Oh
bedroom.
my God.
Gross.
That's what she said. James.
Ew.
Oh my God.
I could hardly believe this was my baby boy. Then I heard it again, the soft, desperate moan. James was still alive.
Oh my God.
My baby, I like the guys who are like, woo! Like, my baby, my poor baby, in so much pain and barely clinging to life. I ran across the room and vomited on the floor.
Jesus.
Oh, what? They have an Iron Man now, too? Bro, the whole team just swapped out.
Interrupted by a horrible cackle coming from behind me. I spun around while still.
Can't beat him, join him, I guess, right?
It's supposed to be wiping. It says whipping bile from my mouth. Then out of the shadows emerged the fiend responsible for all this horror, Laughing Jack.
Piece of cake.
His ghost white skin. His ghost white skin and matted black hair hung down to his shoulders. He had piercing white eyes surrounded by dark black rings.
Those really
his
coming
twisted
after me,
smile
aren't they?
revealed a row of sharp, jagged teeth, and his skin didn't look like skin at all. No! It almost looked like rubber or plastic. He wore a patchy black and white clown outfit with striped sleeves and socks. His body itself was grotesque, his long arms hanging down past his waist, and the way he was poised made him look almost boneless, like a rag doll. He let out a sickening laugh as to let me know he was pleased with my reaction to his work.
Oh my God.
He then turned around slowly in front. Why did you say it for that?
Well, I think he's like.
No, I thought you were like, the nerve. Like, that's what got you. The laugh.
You know what? I'm gonna go with that one.
All right.
I like that better. How dare you? Laughing Jack.
Inappropriate. He then turned around slowly in front of James and began to laugh even more at the horrific sight he had laid out. That was enough to shake me from my chair. I snapped.
Get away from him, you bastard!
I rushed at the monster, raising my knife above my head and stabbed him. But as soon as the knife touched him, he disappeared in a cloud of black smoke. It's like a vampire.
Sound like a string theory joke?
The knife passed through and pierced James still beating hard.
Uh-oh. Dude, this bullshit. I was in the air. Hold up, hold up, hold up.
Angry little squids? Gotta be a Namor thing.
Splashing the warm blood on my face. No, what have I done?
Hurry up.
My baby, I killed my baby. I immediately fell to my knees and I could hear the sirens in the distance. There's the police coming. That's every one. That's one. Yeah, Tom and Linda probably. That is every one of these stories. It's
Damn
the
it!
Killer did that. Like just the beginning, like he's just in his room and the police are like, "Brrr," like
This-
they just know.
This is Jeff the Killer.
Yeah,
The
that's
smile and all.
It is,
Oh,
yeah.
no,
It's
we
like
lost
all-
control.
There's a trend of all these like,
Iron Man, operational
the,
again.
like guys who like laugh or enjoy it or whatever, like
Sure.
just mutilate children. That was like a big thing around the time. They just all copy pasted each other, and then DeviantArt made them into like e-boys and like made weird art.
Gone
of them.
sexual.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I immediately don't woo that. And I could hear the sirens in the distance growing louder. My boy, my sweet baby boy. I promised mommy would. I'm like reading that. I promised
Did we win?
mommy would protect you, but I failed. I'm
We
sorry,
won!
James.
We
I'm so
won!
sorry.
We won!
Police soon arrived to find. Yeah, he has the knife sticking out. He's like, it's really not that bad.
It's really, I think I'll be okay.
Welcome in, welcome
Police
in.
soon arrived to find me in front of my
I see
son,
two
still
views over
wielding
there,
the knife covered
but I
in
only
my
want
baby's
one view.
blood. The trial was short.
Dude, she took her
Insanity.
mask
We're
off.
going to the trial?
Yeah, we're just skipping next
Yeah.
step.
God.
I was placed in the
Mama, no.
the fuck kind of Harry Potter shit is this?
Dude,
The
I did
Feromulus.
so much damage.
Jesus
Let's go.
Christ.
You know what? You know what? I promise you, this is what it is. That is some obscure reference to some fandom or lore thing in 2012.
Probably.
And he's
Yeah.
like,
Yippee,
they'll
said
love
Aaron.
The same shit that's like Arkham Asylum. Like
Yeah,
that
if
kinda
this
nod,
was just
whatever.
like I was placed in the Arkham, asylum.
Arkham House.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
sure. For the criminally insane, where I've been for the past 2 months. It's not so bad here.
Chrono
The only reason
Explorer?
I'm awake now is because someone is playing Pop Goes the Weasel
Wait, you can
outside
change your
my
title?
window. I'll talk to the orderlies about it in the morning, and the end.
You know what? I'll give it. Having it become a, it's. Do you think she just went insane and killed her kid?
You know, I like to explore
That's
that
gotta be- you are
chrono.
giving
You
it
know
way
what
too
I
much
mean?
You think so?
A skiing clown showed up in her bedroom, in the son's bedroom, crucified him, then turned into smoke, and she stabbed her child.
I see it more as a mother.
No, do not do this with this
a,
story.
a mother looks at her
Pick your
kid
hero.
who's kind of a
Or
loser,
villain. I'm not judging.
and she's like, "I really wish James
Do I have to keep
was
playing as
kind of
Iron Man,
fucking
bro?
cool."
But it worked out for everybody.
So
she
she
goes
kills
insane
him?
and she's like, "Stabby, stabby, bitch."
Hold on, let me go. No, there we go. So he just kills him? No, stop. Not for this story.
Exactly.
Okay, so with that, I'm not giving you any more floor with Laughing Jack. I hope you all enjoyed that reading of Laughing Jack at least. Thank you.
Aaron,
Thank you all so much.
what should I do
being
for
here.
dinner, bro?
And with that, do you want to go ahead and get into the first
I got a
story?
few options. I can do
enough of the
chicken
big-
thighs and veggies.
I'm
I
ready
can
to
do
dive
pizza, or I
Let's get
can
into
do
So we'll
buffalo
go ahead and
chicken
go on to the
tenders
first
and
one.
mac and cheese.
We've got.
I want to explore her chrono. If you feel me.
Okay. hold on.
Aaron, I swear, every time you type,
Did you
that's
do
how I
this?
hear your voice right now.
I just spoils.
You did this?
It's a lucky crowd.
Okay, so this, at every show we've done, they've put stuff in the PowerPoint without telling me about it.
Sorry,
was
I had to
supposed
clear
hit
this thing
next and we
off.
were going to the first story. So
Dude,
you
is
know
this gonna
what's gonna
hurt?
pop Up here?
I do. What, if it's on the screen, can you at least read it?
Can you read it?
The battle starts in 5, 4.
No healers is the way to go, I
You're
guess.
gonna want to see this.
All you need to do is capture the missionary.
Guess we'll find
Got it?
out. We're gonna die really
Build
fast.
the space-time continuum and defeat 2 Dr. Dooms. Piece of cake.
Oh, I need to go left, don't I? Right? Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Hurry up.
What did Daddy do? Am I right?
Were you just sitting around earlier and you're like, hey guys, I've got a great idea?
That's right.
Okay, all right, well, we're going to the first story. So our first story
Is
of
Iron
tonight
Man's...
is
Why am I the
tall
Grand Autism?
the Tall Dog.
Aaron, question for you, because you know this game, but is Iron Man's right click, is it more made for, like, up close? Like the... Is it more meant for
No. Everybody who's shaking their heads
also
is bullshit.
buffalo?
All right,
and mac
it's
and
creepy
cheese, bet.
stuff.
As well
kinda
as
what I was craving,
Feed the
actually.
Pig. Yeah. Now,
Hello.
the same person, mind you, who decided to throw the picture of us in the hot tub up, Harry, our guy in the back, has assured me that
Damn
the
it.
Tall Dog does not contain the elements that Tommy Taffy.
I died.
However, hold on.
Oh, now we have 2 healers.
However, Harry loves to lie to me.
Operational again.
Has done it a
all
lot.
good, guys.
So I would
I'm
have asked
carrying
him to
right
be
now.
like, yeah, just read it on stage. What's
This
the worst
is
that could happen?
we have not read this yet.
Yeah,
all right?
so
This is
so-
a Phoenix first.
At
So
the previous 2 shows, we've done the same set list, and we're like, let's switch it up a bit,
What
change
the
the story. So
fuck?
any reactions we have
Oh,
to this
Moon
thing are
Knight.
earnest, and I promise
Yes,
you,
his
if something
beam is
terrible
for
happens,
close quarter
kill
combat.
that guy who's in the back, in the soundstage.
if we're going into hell, at least we're going in together.
We're going in together.
All right.
We're not gonna win.
What's also really funny, I realized
Holy
midway
fuck.
through this, there's a girl sitting at the very front up here who, on the way in, said,
You followed me?
my boyfriend dragged me here. I have no idea who
She's
you
like,
2 are.
she was like,
No, so
the whole time I was sitting
So if
here
anybody-
like,
do I get a
it
penalty for
doesn't
leaving?
contain the Tommy Taffy element. She's looking at me like, what are you talking about?
What is that? Is it a sweet treat? I don't.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Full gamma
So anyway,
power, baby.
we're gonna go ahead and get into the Tall Dog. But with all that out of the way, are you ready to
Put a
start
spring in my
creeping your
step?
past?
let's get it.
Let's get into it. May we have the music? We always expect.
I really
luck.
don't wanna
This is
play
so
this
weird 'cause
match
there's just
anymore.
Eyes over the top of the screen.
I will say, yeah. I just
I'm
want
gonna hold it a little bit more.
I just
back.
want to point out, it is a lot.
Find what
Usually we're
last
on Discord during these calls, and have you all this closest. It's a fucking
The
nightmare.
theater, I could just hide and it's pretend they're not there.
It was
but
just
there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. Whatever, sure.
be brave.
We always expect life.
I
to be
hit nothing.
easier than it actually is. Why is that? Why do we assume we are owed happiness?
I just wish.
Why do we
Can I
act
view
so
my?
surprised when things go wrong? Is it the
I can.
society we live in?
I can.
Society.
Why does society have to be so fucking cruel?
I never had kids.
Can we talk about that for
But I
a
did
second?
have the Avengers. Same
Thank
thing.
you. Was that a Phoenix?
Oh, it's
accent?
done. It says
Is that,
completed.
what is a Phoenix accent?
Good.
Yeah.
You know what that means?
Yeah.
What do we need right now?
Society is
Support.
cruel.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Is it the false advertising that surrounds us at all times? What are we going at? Is it because of the things we watch or the books we read? Why is tragedy always so shocking?
Only if you leave multiple matches in a row.
Life is a slog. of
Even then, it's
disappointment
5
and misery. This
minutes.
is such a great verse.
Damn, Aaron. Thanks for telling me, pal.
I'm fucking depressed.
Aaron, you been
Sometimes
playing
we are
any
graced with pockets of
Contraband
joy,
Police, dude?
brief respite from all the
That game's a lot of fun.
In these moments, we feel like we have figured out what
Shit,
the
someone
purpose of our
left the game.
existence truly is. Love, family, culture, travel, natural beauty. But it's all bullshit. And this guy. What a great... Thanks, Harry, for the suggestion.
Yeah, what a fucking wet blanket. Goddamn, dude, ride a roller coaster. or something.
Those fleeting hours of contentment are nothing more than a quick breath between breeding. But
Oh,
Watch out, ladies.
a quick breath between beatings. Thank you. It's a ray of hope that gets stuck inside our minds.
no!
We hold into it.
No,
beg for
I
it,
got her,
and
though.
scream for it. During times of unbearable mental agony,
Don't
but you
even
can tell
know
this guy
what
wrote
to
Tommy Taffy. Having something to hope
Oh,
for is
fucking
worse
Contraband
than if there
Police.
was no hope at all. Hope is a lie. All right. It's a disease that tricks our minds into thinking this painful reality is going to evaporate like a puff of breath on a cold wind. And let me assure you, reality is a brutal, bloody corpse. Now, someone went, oh.
Uh-oh, I'm gonna get my shit rocked.
Now, you might be reading this and thinking,
Help!
I have a good life, a healthy family, and I'm financially. Let me tell you, I hope you enjoy your quick breath of clean air because there's a bomb falling over your head.
I swear,
Man,
bro.
Did you write this?
Teammates really don't like to help
might have.
support at
In
all.
a drunken stupor, I might have written this.
We were on the plane yesterday, and I look over, and he's like 18 pages into a Word document. I'm like, what are you writing? And he's like, nothing. Like, so.
I tried so hard to write a creepypasta for this show, and just couldn't get it going.
Was this it? Is this the opening of it? Like, just being depressed?
I don't know.
You might not see it yet,
Uh-oh.
but it's descending at a tremendous speed. When you least expect
No.
it, it'll
No.
devastate
No!
your existence. It will destroy everything you love, and it will leave
Hell,
you
they
broken
locked
and
me in there,
weeping
dude.
the fucking gutter.
This match
Why am I
sucks,
telling
man.
you? Why should you listen to it? Because the bomb's already dropped on me. The fallout's unbearable, and I can't seem to find a gasp of clean air in this toxic
Fallout.
wasteland of life.
Crawl out
My throat
through the
burns,
fallout,
my eyes
baby.
water, and I can't speak for fear of tearing.
For my
killing
loving arm.
my silenced throat. My wife is dead.
I am ready to put on a show.
Pause!
Control C.
Is it? This story's called Tall Dog.
I need assistance.
There has not been one dog mentioned yet.
No.
Can you imagine Harley and me playing out this? It's just almost like
I can't clip there.
I have absolutely zero idea where
This
this
isn't
story's
TikTok,
A dog
dude.
shows up somewhere, unless it's
Oh my God,
metaphor of
everybody's
a
ulting
dog
right
or
now.
something.
No, fuck that, dude. Give me a dog. This better be a big ass dog.
Oh, do you? Oh, hold on.
Is
are
my
you-
team
is there,
dead?
like perhaps I don't know, maybe some trauma you have
team's
with a dog.
fucking
or,
dead,
like, a memory.
aren't they?
Hey, easy down
Whatever.
on.
I'm fucking tired of
Okay,
that match.
No! I just want you. Hey, I want all you fuckers to know that my mom is here tonight. Okay?
I literally did get locked down. Like, literally.
And she's pissed.
Like, you literally saw it happen,
Where
bro.
is she at? Raise your head. Right there. Right there.
There she is.
Damn, girl, I'm level
Yeah.
20. I think that's a higher level than I was
So,
in Overwatch.
just for the record, because this girl's very confused.
Yeah, she's like, what?
So just for the record,
Aaron, who should I play next?
did Grandpa Ernest shoot that dog?
Because I think I'm all good here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All
just so y'all witnessed it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Can we get back to the dead wife?
Yeah, sure.
Please?
So back to
I
the
need-
wife. Bring the music back. Yeah.
6 more assists.
Instead of dead dogs.
And then this one is done.
She died a year ago and left me alone.
And then we'll get this thing. And then we'll work towards this one. And then
Bad name.
Yeah,
Sorry, any
work
Heathers
on
in the
these
house? Raise your
too.
hand. Oh, yikes! Front and center. Just kidding, Heather. Good name.
Heather is all I have left.
Fortnite
She's the gas
Battle
mask I struggle to hold on to. She's the choked cries of desperation I emit from
I just
between bloody
shit.
teeth.
Up my ass.
Heather,
God damn.
this is the
Because
okay,
I need
What are his
need.
2 stories we love? Tommy Taffy and Feed the Pig. Do you remember the best part of Feed the Pig? A like 10-minute description of someone being chewed to death.
That
Play the raccoon
Yeah.
with the gun.
So what? So I imagine everything else is also gross.
Yeah.
and
He's
over
like,
the
I'm in
top.
a loving marriage, and he writes this.
Yeah. Well, no,
Okay,
he's like,
I'll give him a try. I've
he
actually never
was
played
in
him
a
before.
loving marriage. The daughter's
So we'll
in
give it a
that.
shot.
That's true. That's true.
Did you forget
Just for
the
Aaron.
thing I read
No.
one paragraph ago?
I remember. I have bad memory, but I remember.
Hey, real quick, Hunter.
He'll be coming in 30 seconds.
Every
Stay
show he
strong.
fucking.
Hello.
I have been
hate
asking him questions about previous Dreamcast episodes, and he has gotten
How
one right
sweet.
so far. Okay, Hunter.
We have 3 supports.
You want your heroes a little
What
roguish and scruffy,
is
like me.
the Creepcast episode?
Man, I
no
do-
one say anything.
Oh, those are the
That
balls that
Mr.
heal, right?
Wellers comes from.
Oh shit.
No one.
And then straight up, this is just a gun.
Oh fuck! Actually, don't.
3,
Well, I remember Mr. Willow sounds a little like
stop it for
this.
securing the mission
And he's
area.
got a blood bank down in the south. Fuck, dude. The showers?
Yes. Oh my gosh. Whoa. I did not. I thought you had completely memory hold that.
Yeah,
story.
yeah.
Do you remember any details about the story of the showers?
No. Wait! The Victorian child who's just like crawling around the tunnel, right? She had like the little fucking.
Yeah, they
gown.
saw like a kid through the flashlight.
Yeah,
or something
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Do you remember why there were showers? Why they were in a tunnel?
No.
That's
Okay.
me.
All right, that
No,
was.
I
You
don't
know
remember.
what? That was actually insane. I never would have thought. In a million years.
I'm very excited.
Scratch my back.
What, okay, I'll think of one to stump you. I'm impressed. Good job. All right. Anyway,
Quiz me again, bitch.
Heather is 5 now.
Good age.
We did.
To be 5 again. Not. Come on. God, people are like, God, riding bikes. Remember riding bikes when you were 5? Good time.
Yeah.
God, you sick fucks.
Well, you're a YouTuber. You have to be careful with like phrasing. We did. Put the music back on, quick.
Yeah, go.
We did our best to recover from the pain of my wife's death, a loss of a companion, a removal of a mother. I shudder to think my daughter has to face the bloody.
Where's
blood
this
of
fire
lions that
coming
she
from?
engaged.
What the fuck?
She needs to be sheltered from it. She needs protection. For a while, I thought I was providing that, but that was before the nightmare started. That was before the tall dog. There you go. There's your dog. No. I scrubbed sleep from my eyes, rolling in the darkness to check the clock. 3 a.m. I groaned and pulled myself from the warmth of my sheets. Heather was crying from her room, calling my name. Please, I'll do anything for you to not do that. Please.
Pretty good.
I'm begging
Pretty
you.
good.
Damn.
All right, fuck me.
She must,
Red mouse,
yes.
throws healing balls, eases armor
She must have
station.
had a bad dream.
Revive one teammate. Oh,
In a
that's sick.
daze, blinking sleepily, I shuffled out of my room and down to hers. The house was silent, and my feet scuffed over the cool hardwood floors. Heather never has bad dreams. Did I let her watch something scary before bed? I entered her room, the space illuminated by a pink ballerina nightlight, and went to my daughter's side. She was curled up in a ball with her hands over her face. She was sniffling, her pillow felt damp with tears. chewing, scooped her up and told her everything was okay. After she calmed down some, I asked her if she had had a nightmare. She looked up at me with big teary eyes and nodded. She hugged me and asked if she could sleep in my bed. I told her of course.
It won't come in your room.
Found more lost souls.
Dude, I'm playing a 5-year-old girl.
I know, but
I'm doing my best.
that sounded like a 58-year-old man pretending to be a 5-year-old girl.
It won't come in your room.
Like I don't like that character. What?
It won't come in your room.
I know, sure. Whatever makes you happy, I'm gonna keep.
I'm trying.
Okay. I thank you. Hey, Hunter. I love you.
Thanks, man.
Thanks.
Every show I do that, someone's like, "Aw." Heather asked me as I picked up both up off the bed. I picked
See,
us
I'm
up.
helping.
You can read it. What it says. I paused.
I also think it just boosts. I think it does like
What are you
damage
talking
boost.
about? Are you? Oh wait.
Only 60 seconds left.
I am okay. You can do. I'm sorry.
Sweetie? My little angel. What are you talking about?
She wrapped herself tight around me.
Us against the world.
I hated that. Oh my gosh. Ugh. That was the scariest thing that's happened on this
That was fun.
podcast. I didn't know what to make of it. The phrase nonsense. And so I told her there were no dogs coming into the house and that we were safe. I felt her relax against me as I walked us back into my bedroom. I laid her down in my bed and stroked her hair until I heard the soft snore. I lay down next to her and exhaled heavily. Sleep returned. Rush. The next day, life resumed its predictable repetition. I got Heather ready for school. And
There's
then
two
left her by
Venoms!
myself for work. I left her downstairs in front of the TV.
No!
Watching some toast as I scurried to
Wait, he
shower.
revived me.
It was like this every morning, but I was used to the frantic pace. As I threw my sports jacket on and bustled into the hallway to go downstairs, I paused. I bent down to wet
Yes!
my tongue.
Dude, they didn't get past us, dude. At all. At all. Rocket's kind of
I
fun.
scrubbed it along the hardwood floor,
I
wiping
like-
away the streak of dirt that
I like
remained
healers
from
that can
the
heal
room.
themselves.
I grit my teeth and reminded myself it wasn't a big deal. She was 5 years old and couldn't be expected to remember to take off her shoes all the time.
Hold on a second. I grit my teeth. I think it's just like,
I had the same thought. I was like,
it's a bit aggressive for a dad. Goddamn,
it's
dude.
a 5-year-old.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
He's like, she's not ready to go. Like,
Nice.
I like how he's like calming himself down.
That was
like,
that's a good
you know,
collective like team healing
okay,
though,
I have to be careful how
compared
I
to
bring
like
this
these
up.
two.
Do you remember the joke in Tommy Taffy when we were talking about how he was like WWE slamming the child into the walls and stuff like
I'm
that?
very much aware, yes.
Is that what the father does if like her shoelaces aren't tied? Just like
Dude, look at this.
It's like drops from the
Yummers.
staircase.
Good
He's a
parenting.
good boy. That's what Aaron would say.
Standing, I hurried down the stairs and collected my daughter to begin our day. I switched off the TV and grabbed Heather's pink Barbie
Oh, we
backpack,
completed another
asking
thing.
her if she had to go to the bathroom before school.
Look at that.
When she said she didn't, I snatched the car
So
keys
Aaron,
off
what
the
do you know
kitchen
about
door
like
and
what's
ushered
going
her
on
to
in the
front
game
door.
right now? Like what's the
As I followed
storyline?
Heather
Why
out,
are the
I
Avengers and the
hesitated, my hand
Fantastic
freezing
Four
before
fighting?
I closed the door all the way. I stuck my head back inside and listened. I could have
Ooh,
sworn I had heard something from
I
upstairs.
like that one.
After a second, I shrugged and closed the door, locking it tight.
I'm almost done
The day
with this
passed
thing.
like so many before it. The hands on the clock pushed forward
Launch 10
triumphantly and finally
enemies
announced
with
the end of the
invisible
workday.
woman.
Not long
Okay.
after, the trumpets of freedom were blown.
And then I
This is
also need to
dramatic.
Mr.
I found
Fantastic.
myself at home
No
once
shit,
again.
dude.
That was
He works at an enterprise car rental company.
He's like, the trumpets of freedom are blaring hot right now.
Didn't you work at Enterprise?
No.
Didn't you work at a car rental thing?
No.
I swear you've told me a story.
This is maybe somebody in your past life. I don't know.
No. Did you lie to me at some point? You do that a lot.
Possibly.
Bro, okay.
But that could be
I
fair.
still have no idea how old he is.
Yeah.
And he won't tell me.
46.
Okay. I ordered pizza for us, a rare delicacy for my daughter, and spent the evening. What kind of a dad is he? Does he even look at her? Like,
Yeah. You can't out Pizza the Hut, sweetheart.
Aaron, you can't out Pizza the Hut. Did you know that?
throws her through the wall. Just
I have to play as Invisible Woman, and I
He
have to
spent
play
the
as
evening
Mr.
watching
Fantastic.
children's shows on Netflix, not with his daughter, by himself.
Yeah, she was upstairs.
Well, you know how it works, sweetie. You can't have pizza and cartoons tonight.
Oh, Aaron, oh, I think you'll like this
I barely
detail.
saw the images on
So,
the screen. The
I
fatigue
have
during the day washing
quesos.
up a stomach full of pizza didn't help either. Heather shifted and snuggled into me, resting her head against my chest.
Dude, look at that.
I smiled against her shoulder, telling her that after this episode,
I got
it was
queso's nuclear bomb pop, right?
She put up her
And it's
usual
like
resistance,
it's
but
like a
I
sour
battled
bomb
it
pop.
valiantly.
That's what it is.
That was something I had to
And
learn
it's
how
pretty
to do.
good. Like
My
it's
wife had always
it gives
been
me
the one
off
to
like
say
off-brand
no,
Mountain Dew
when
flavor.
saying enough was enough. I was always the softie.
But
Heather to get away with a multitude
it's
of
really
activities.
cool. So it's called nuclear
hard
bomb
to say
pop,
no.
right?
Her big, cute brown
The
eyes
color of it, like its powder,
My
looks
dad walked
like
melted every time, eventually caved, begging
cake
her to
uranium, like yellow
But after
uranium.
the brain,
30
gosh.
seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Which
After the brain
I just
tumor
thought that'd
took
be
my
it's a
wife
really
from
cool
us.
little. Even
I
if it was
had to
on
learn how to
accident,
balance
bro,
my daughter's
like it's
request
perfect.
with fatherly affection and parental standards. I thought I had a reasonable balance. With each passing day, I would discover another piece of the puzzle and take another step closer to becoming a
Something
functional
about
single
some
parent.
vampire Batman
the
losing a
crazy
book
drops
in
were
its
like,
pages.
that
Now
was
the
before
Avengers
the
and Batman
accident.
are trying to get
The battle starts in
before.
I'm trying to just remain happy during this.
Okay.
It's really
And did they
sad.
take
fucking brain
the?
tumor was
Did he
another
like
bullet
take
in
the
my chest.
Avengers tower?
Yeah, just think of the as
I
he's saying
guess,
this, he's
right.
like frisbeeing her through like a glass pane or something. That makes you happy, right?
I'm a good dad.
I'm a good man.
Yeah.
When the show ended, I told Heather to go upstairs and brush her teeth.
I have no
before she went to
range.
bed. Groaning, she obeyed, and I began to pick up the kitchen. I placed our plates in the dishwasher and threw out the empty box. I checked my watch and saw that it was almost 11. I sighed, not realizing how late it had gotten. Should have put Heather to bed 2 hours ago. I exhaled. It wasn't the end of the world. After the kitchen was clean, I turned off all the lights and made sure the front door was locked. Satisfied, I climbed the stairs and went to check on Heather's progress. To my delight, I found her already in bed and asleep. I went to
Thank
her
God.
and kissed the top of her head, smiling to myself. She really was a good girl. Yeah, because you were not going to put her
Maybe,
in
I
bed
honestly have
stab,
no
I
idea.
swear.
Get that vehicle
I
to
turned
its
on her
destination.
nightlight and closed her door behind me. I went to my own room and prepared myself for bed. As I slid into the cool sheets, I decided that tomorrow after school I would take Heather to the park so she could ride her bike along the community bike trail. Content with my plans, I closed my eyes and drifted off to sleep. Darkness, haze, groggy. I slowly peeled my eyes open to the black, head spinning. Why was I awake? What time was it? I rolled over and looked at the clock. 3 a.m. I blinked and closed my eyes, deep drowsiness filling my body like hard
Whoever
water.
they are, they don't look friendly.
much
Heather
better.
was crying. I forced my eyes open.
Powering up.
That-
You're halfway there. Keep
that-
going. To the finish
I realized now it was a sound effect, but there was a brief second of like, am I imagining that?
I think this place is just fucking haunted, dude. I don't know.
You're gonna get done with the show and Harry in the back is gonna be like, oh, that was a great sound effect. How you guys do that? Yeah.
Clearly, you needed some help.
That's why
No!
I pulled myself into a sitting position and
Fucking
scrubbed my
Moon
face with the
Knight.
palms of my hands. Why was she crying?
Okay, I gotta keep
Another nightmare?
pushing people.
Or perhaps his dad keeps throwing her through the upstairs window.
Nice game for me.
As
Then
I
I got
stood,
an
I
EP
prayed
for
that
work
this
in a
wasn't going
few
to turn
hours.
into a regular thing.
Oof.
No worries. I've got your back.
Heather, come on! Dad's gotta get up real early in the morning and fucking rent out some Toyota Camrys. Come on.
It's like, she's 5. This isn't like a 15-year-old who's like screaming every night. It's a 5-year-old, and he's like, I told you. It's kind of like. I stumbled around in the darkness and pulled my door open. I stepped out into the hall and paused, cocking my head toward the stairs.
I hate to admit it,
I thought I heard something moving downstairs. Another wave of cries from Heather's room forced me back into motion. I shuffled down the hall and opened her door. The room was bathed in soft
Almost
pink
got her.
light, a tiny ballerina illuminating the walls with her
much
glowing
better.
body. I went to my daughter and knelt by her bed, whispering softly that I was She wrapped her arms around my neck,
Oh!
escaping her bubbling noise. Her bubbling nose.
dope.
Stroked her hair.
I have a
and
question.
she had had another
Is her attack also heal
pulled away.
for teammates?
Thought you wouldn't
Her
see
eyes
me
burned.
again?
Because I am not fully getting it.
It was awful.
Because I have the shield, right?
And when I
How does
woke
she
up,
heal people?
Get that vehicle moving again.
I didn't like that. She trailed off, struggling to get herself under control. My eyes.
Clearly, you needed some help. What am I? Invisible?
Are you being the 5-year-old? What is
Yeah,
that?
well, it's getting up.
Oh, I thought you were like whipping your hair back.
Maybe
like
I am too.
Okay. My eyes melted.
What is it, sweetie?
Our building has just gotten blown open.
When I woke up and the tall dog was whispering in my ear.
That one was.
Fuck.
weird.
I'm dead.
Thank you. Thank you.
I think it also
She
heals.
saw collapsing.
Okay.
Mind the exploding plasma.
Kind of like
I take it back.
Jeff's over here.
It's clear and still needed here.
I don't like this. I don't like this line of direction. This is
I
like
noticed
10
I have
minutes
2
into the
confirmed
show.
viewers.
You
Well,
gotta
welcome
quit
in, welcome in.
Collapsing against.
I can't see who you are, but welcome in.
I felt my stomach churn slightly. Prickles of unease rose along my arms like tiny mountains of fleshy fear.
Get that vehicle moving again.
This was the second night in a row she had mentioned this call dog.
Vortex field.
I didn't know what the hell she was talking
Spider
about,
Zero,
what it
we've got
was,
you.
but it was clearly bothering her. I'm not doctor or anything, but I think she's upset about this.
Get used to the tall dog, sweetheart. Would you?
Now, Daddy.
Ah. Holy shit. It's Jay.
If someone at school had told her something,
He be
she
lurking.
had seen something scary on TV about a dog. Whatever it was giving my daughter nightmares, and I needed to
Welcome
find a way to
into
make it stop.
Thick Ass the Game. No, I mean Marvel
Suddenly,
Rivals.
Heather squeezed my neck, and I heard her gasp. Before I could react, she buried her face against me and started sobbing even harder. Her whole body shaking. Confused, I pulled her off me,
Khonshu's
cupped
gonna
her
be
face in my
very
hands.
angry.
What is it? What's wrong?
Heather pointed
Just keep
behind me
focused,
towards the
Spider
open
Zero.
door.
We've got you.
It just peeked around the corner and was looking at you.
Don't look at me.
Vortex field.
I spun around, my heart thundered. There was nothing there.
No.
Of course there was nothing there.
He do be
Why would
lurking
there-
though.
Putting
Ain't
a hand
that the
over my
truth?
chest, I forced myself to settle
It's
down.
because I'm playing as Invisible Woman.
There's nothing there.
I get it.
Thought you wouldn't see
It's
me again?
just shadows. It's late. Do you want to sleep in my bed again?
Her eye, that sound effect sounds like a train's gonna hit the building. Her eyes remained locked on the open door as she slowly
That's
nodded.
better.
I picked her up and rubbed her back, and as I walked us out of the room, there's nothing to be afraid of. She had just had a bad dream. As I walked down the hallway, I paused in the darkness. Looked to my right, down the stairs,
Feeling
down into
fantastic.
the gaping maw.
Psionic surge. Us against the world.
I got killed with it.
Something moving down there.
Okay.
Heather squeezed me tight and whispered into my ear.
It's going into the basement.
Don't like that.
That's fucked.
That's
You ever get scared by your spouse or just anybody? You're just like, stop. I would hate them to say that to my child.
I-
Like, enough.
I
Like, holding my
remember.
child.
I remember there was one night where it was me and Kayla, and like every now and then she'll sleep talk. and
Damn.
say, nonsense or whatever. And I remember it was one night right before she had some presentation, something she had to do the next day. and she was
Infamous
sleep talking
follower.
a lot. And I was like,
This just in.
she asked
Infamous
me to get
follower
tomorrow,
Jay
I'll just
watching
slide it
Invisible
down
Lady heal
to change
men
before I go to
with
sleep.
air
I curl
balls.
up, and, like, as soon as I do
This
that,
just in.
he's
Uh,
covered in chains.
Someone
And
just
I'm
ulted,
like,
dude.
Okay, get up. Like whatever you have tomorrow's not that important. Who are you talking to? I've had moments like that and things freak me out. This is kind of reminds me, honestly, tonally. It's a weird detail, but I picture myself in the same house I pictured the author in Stolen Tongues.
Yeah, just out kind of
Where like his wife was like being possessed slowly, and he kept seeing like he kept thinking there was
Concussion.
something in the darkness downstairs. Like the way the house is set up became that house in my mind as he's describing. It's like the same dark staircase, the same like kind of void around the edges of the frame.
Clearly, you needed some help.
I'm into this so far.
No, it's been great.
Other
Force burst.
and he
That was too
kept
far.
seeing
Pick up your toys,
like
Moon Knight.
he kept thinking there was something in the darkness downstairs. Like the way
Khonshu's
the
gonna be
house is set
very
up
angry.
became that house in my mind as he's describing. It's like the same dark staircase, the same like kind of void around the edges of the frame.
I'm into this so far.
No,
I
it's
like it. I
been
mean,
great.
other than the father being incredibly abusive, I think. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm vibing with it so
Homeboy.
far. As long as we don't get any Tommy Taffy
Homeboy.
elements, I'm sold. So, I shifted her weight in my arms. Her words sending a shiver of unease down my spine.
A little help, please.
I told Heather there was nothing wrong. I brought her into my room and tucked her into bed. I sat beside her and rubbed her head until she drifted off to sleep.
No, I died. I died.
She was breathing easy.
Oh, SpongeBob. Why?
In the dead of night, when surrounded by heavy darkness, fear has a way of making monsters out of the shadows. I forced myself to
Come on,
remember.
guys.
Reminded myself that I was the moon haunts you. And when he stood at the top of the stairs,
Magic on?
I looked down. The enclosed staircase revealing nothing but the square black mouth at the bottom.
Isn't it great when your whole team
I
dies
listened, holding my breath.
and your support? You're impatient.
I shook my head, telling myself that I was being ridiculous, and went back to my
Not
room.
me.
I closed the door and lay down next
No
to
more
him.
delays.
I stared at the ceiling, mind alert and awake. I knew I wasn't going to be
Fuck
falling
off.
asleep anytime soon.
I'll put this to good use.
I pulled my phone off the nightstand and brought up the internet browser. After taking a moment to think, I searched the term tall dog. I scrolled through some dog shows.
Oh my God,
and
bro.
finally found a link to a message board. I clicked it.
Of course, the bridge I was on.
But it's very funny
Dude.
for me to imagine you typed in tall dog, it's like a greyhound, and was like,
Damn.
"Like,
Damn.
This explains everything.
Dude, he's not that big.
That dog is tall. She was right. My heart skipped a beat as I read the question at the top.
I didn't know there was an MVP screen of Bucky thinking about suicide.
The tall dog. Does anyone know what the hell this is? It's happened 3 nights in a row.
You
It's
guys are
driving me
actually
crazy.
trash.
Help!
He's being like attacked by the dog as he's typing that. Yeah.
Oh my God! Yeah.
You play Mr.
The top
Fantastic
answer sent a
after
chill
select
rocketing
mouse
through my body.
Can hit multiple enemies if
It
you
read,
slide your mouse around.
Your son is telling the truth. Get help! The tall dog is
Gotcha.
real, and it will keep coming back.
Yeah, I'm going
It's
to
attracted
play
deep
one
sadness,
as
and it won't leave your son alone
I have
until
two,
it
like,
gets what it wants.
what is it, like-
It is very dangerous. I know this sounds insane, but I'm telling you the truth.
the
I've
fuck
come
is that
across others who have encountered this thing.
thing?
It is very real and very dangerous.
Oh, this one's done.
All right.
Nice.
Okay.
What a poll, first off.
For one,
off
yeah.
of just a Google search of
The
tall dog.
word tall dog, of which there's nothing else on the internet with those words in it for
Oh,
sure.
you mean the ancient deity? Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, you're talking about the the old elder god. Yeah, it gets them every
Oh,
time.
for sure.
Okay, so we're
So
gonna
it's
play
just
Game Hunter.
This one.
Your dad.
Inflated
Okay.
state.
I'm a dad.
You're this dad.
Oh,
You're
good.
the dad of Heather. Just your wife named her. I know you hate that name. Sorry. But that
I don't hate it.
okay. You're right. In this scenario, you don't. So you have your daughter Heather, and she keeps having dreams about the tall dog. It's keeping you up at night, whatever. And then stop making that face. And then you decide to search it. And you go on a message board, and someone's like,
Where
"My
is he?
son's been going through this," and then you see a reply that's like, "Get help, quick! It's gonna kill you." Ah. What's your first course of action?
I would believe
How long
it
we've been
immediately.
streaming?
Okay.
Almost
So what
2
do you do?
hours.
What can you do? I don't know. Well, first off, I feel like I would. Well, what's weird is they get help. How? Get help.
bedtime for your boy. Good luck
I'd
with
go
the
to Ask
game.
Jeeves.
Thank
and
you,
I'd do
Aaron. Have a good night.
Tall dog.
Thanks for coming out.
Well,
Thanks
if-
for stopping
if
by.
The last answer was so easy.
I
That
would,
one has
I
been
would
that easy, right?
assume it means like
My ultimate
religious
goal
of
is
some
simple.
kind, like a
So
priest.
Oh, I
or-
wouldn't do that.
So,
What would you do?
let's get started.
What am I gonna go into a church, dude? I got the tall dog.
30 seconds before you attack. Get
Well,
ready.
he's like, oh my god, a spooky. I can't.
Read.
Gets out like a big book.
Do you have a plan to stop Arthur, don't you, darling?
I can't even.
Would you
Is that inflated mode right there?
No idea.
Not yet.
Of course.
I can't even
But I would
remotely
also
think
be
what accent that
extremely
was. That was
As would I, my dear.
I'm an
As
old
would I.
Italian.
oh, okay.
The
Battle starts
Vatican.
in 5,
Okay,
Oh.
so you're the
4,
Pope.
3,
Kinda.
2,
Okay, all right.
Here I go.
All you need to do is capture the mission area.
What I really am getting at is how many times do I have to ask this question before you just say you'd abandon your daughter?
Oh, very quickly. Oh, extremely quick. I'd be like, well, sweetheart, I can make
Feeling
another.
fantastic.
Well, the mom's dead.
Yeah, well, get a new wife.
Okay, yeah, they're just clean slate.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it was a good run, Shake. Keep the house, I believe.
So you just like abandon her at the house?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, and you just
Oh, yeah.
drive away, yeah.
Yeah.
The exact same scenario you pulled on your fictional wife in Stolen Tongues, funny enough.
Correct.
You love abandoning women.
You know why? Every time it incites a new vacation. I'm always going to tropical places when this happens. So if anything, abandon the daughter. Well,
Or is this
we'll just take
inflated
it to
mode? What is
Honolulu.
this?
All right.
I keep getting married and having children so I can take 2-week vacations periodically.
Easy peasy.
Good night, friend Aaron.
No, anyway, man, scary music. Yeah, whatever. I put my phone down.
Damn, someone snuck past.
My heart was racing.
We're all here
This
now.
couldn't be true, could it? It's funny to imagine it's just like one Reddit post. Like,
Yeah. Man looks at one Reddit post, he's just like,
every part of me wanted to write it off as a bizarre coincidence. But it was so specific that I couldn't. What am I supposed to do with this information? This is crazy. Stuff like this doesn't happen. Doesn't exist. Yet here I was, staring at a warning on my phone while my terrified daughter lay curled up next to me. It was unnerving. I turned on my side and stared at the closed bedroom door. Just outside the door were the stairs leading to the ground level. As I closed my eyes, I pictured something long pulling itself up there, its snout dragging along the wood. I forced the image out of my head and shivering. There was nothing out there. The next day, Heather didn't mention anything about the nightmares, and I didn't ask her. I wanted this to go away, and bringing it up in the daylight didn't seem like it would help my cause. I prepared her for school and got myself ready for work. There, the guy whose face is right over the top of the monitor. When I was like, I didn't want to ask her about it. I just saw him go. Good call. As we left the house, I realized just how tired I was. The lack of sleep last night was taking its toll on me, and I made a mental note to stop and get more coffee after I dropped Heather off. While I drove, my mind wandered back to the
Sick,
message with
dude.
the warning.
We're getting kills.
In the daylight, it seemed a little silly. I pushed the fear back into the corner of my mind and scolded myself internally for being so irrational. I reminded myself again that I was an adult and didn't believe in monsters and things that go bump in the night. After I dropped Heather off, I went and got another cup of coffee and then drove to work. My brain accepted the caffeine gratefully, and as I sipped on the steaming liquid, I pondered what my wife would make of it. She'd probably say I was being stupid.
I assure you I took no pleasure in that, Peter.
I see now why he's such a mean guy. It's a cycle that was in the household. Honey, the doctor keeps having these nightmares. You ever thought about being a man about it? Just man up. You ever thought about God damn. This is an awful household.
Deliver this essence beneath the
By the eye of Agamotto.
That was a good memory.
that was a bad follow-up.
I died.
She would yell at me.
I died.
She was a bitch.
I'm not ready to give up yet.
Eventually, I pulled into the office parking lot and began my day. Being Friday, I was hoping I could leave a little early. Crisp morning air, a prelude to a possible beautiful day. I still planned on taking Heather to the park. I had hopes that the fresh air and sunshine would erase her nightmares, burning them away in a blaze of brilliance.
No time to waste.
Well, things didn't go as planned. Go ahead.
No.
My brain did the same thing. Go ahead.
Little millennial
I'm
smirk
st
there.
I still don't fully understand him.
Things didn't go as planned.
I'm not ready to give up yet.
Well, that did happen. That just happened. You're going to want to see this. It's right behind me, isn't it? Whatever. I'll finish done. Halfway through the day, I got a call from school. I said, knowing this dad would be like, I didn't answer it. Don't worry. I sat dumbfounded as the principal told me I needed to come pick my daughter. When I asked why, he informed me that getting her cleats.
Judge, jury.
Dude, that Namor is just hanging back.
It just changes like visually. I was imagining like a very scared little girl, and now it's like a piranha mouth, like unhinging. Like
Trouble has arrived. Feeling fantastic.
started biting her. She probably learned it from her mom. And wouldn't stop until a teacher forcefully pulled her off someone. Like the teacher's got a foot in the other kid, like trying to rip him up.
You should have known better.
She killed 3 other classmates. It's brutal.
Also, classmate, like more than one. So they sat her back down. They're like, "Don't do that again." She's like, it jumps to the next person.
She like ripped off.
Get back up and grab it.
And how many kids were bit before they had to call the dad?
5. At least, yeah, 5. Easy.
I closed my open mouth.
We're
Shocker
almost
running
there.
across my face.
We're almost there.
There had to be some kind of mistake. My daughter didn't do things like that. Only her mother did. The principal assured me that he was just as surprised as I was, but that she needed to be taken home for the day. The other kids were scared of her, and the parents were being notified.
What a relief. A force field.
Dude, that's pretty rational response. Hey, your kid was
Mobile.
bit today.
Hold on, no, I was in like
I had
the
to
hold on, no.
I am
I'm saying,
stunned.
like, I was in the 1st grade. I remember like
I'm
a kid biting
sedated.
someone else. And like kids get into a
And
fight
they
by
still
themselves.
can't beat me.
And it's not.
I'm still
don't do
going.
that. Don't do your whole like.
You know, the school of werewolves. Hello?
Dude, all that, they couldn't fucking stop me.
Oh my god.
There, okay.
You know, the school of werewolves, come on.
What I was saying is like you're not afraid. You're just like that kid's weird, right? The kid that bites is weird. How terrifying is this 5-year-old that they're calling parents and the kids are like scared and afraid and stuff like that?
They've had the phone prepped.
Yeah.
This is the girl that brings like tortilla chips and dips them in ketchup at lunch.
Yeah.
And like she pretended she's like the pony girl at
Yeah.
school. Everybody had a pony girl at school.
Did anyone in here know a horse girl, like / wolf girl? Okay.
Everybody.
I swear I heard someone say my wife was
match,
one.
dude.
Yeah, married her.
Wow, that's gonna
Saddle
be
up.
Heck yeah,
that's a weird
dude.
car ride home.
I call her Heldago.
Was anyone in here? You don't have to raise your hand. I'm sorry that he did that to you. Was anyone else in here the pony girl or the wife? Okay, I see you're way too eager to admit that. Great, I thought I'll be the single dad with the violent child. As soon as the thought popped into my head, I got angry with myself. Who cares what they think? I need to go see if my daughter's all right. For the first time in the story.
Bullshit.
I informed my boss of the phone call, and he nodded me out the door. I thanked him and told him I'd make it up on Monday before bolting to my car.
So we need that one.
As I drove, I tried to make
think
sense
is in
as to the possible
here.
reason why Heather would act like this. She wouldn't just do it. One of the kids must have been picking on her. One of them must have provoked her. She wouldn't just start biting kids. I sat at a red light, anxiously drumming my fingers against the steering wheel. Something was going on with my daughter, and I needed to get to the bottom of it.
Damn.
First the nightmares, and now this. Clearly, Heather was going through something, and as a responsible parent, I needed to find out what it was. It's like he's trying to convince himself.
Yeah, could it not be the fucking brain tumor from her mom?
Or could it,
Hello?
like she's been having nightmares, and he's driving like, I'm a good parent. I'm gonna say
dang,
don't
man.
do that or something. Yeah, like it's funny. The boss.
I think we'll
fight,
wrap
the
it
girl, like,
here.
goes,
We've been
"Freak
streaming for
daughter
2
did
hours.
something again." I grit my teeth.
The only reason I'm
as
gonna
I
wrap
thought,
it is
as the
'cause,
light
I mean,
turned
it's 2
green and
a.m.
I gunned the engine.
I got
I
kind of
wondered
get up
if
in the
it had
morning. I
something
got
to
some
do
stuff
with
I
my
want to do. But hey,
Maybe.
you came out.
Dead
You're a
mom
real
might.
one.
That could. I'm not saying it is, but
I
potentially
appreciate
could be
it.
a reason.
I appreciate it.
Mom. Why?
Have a wonderful evening. I'll leave it on the
You're like 5. Do you even remember her?
some more
idiot?
creep cast.
Stupid. You know what? No pizza tonight.
Wait, didn't I
okay?
just buy you a fucking Nintendo Switch? Hello?
Was your
I'll see
mom
you later.
Mario? Didn't think so.
Yeah, goddamn.
I wondered if this was
Good
Heather's
night.
way of coming to terms with her death a year later. I felt my eyes suddenly well up and my knuckles turned white. Oh, crying. I thought he was getting mad. I thought he was like, stupid kid.